everyone, welcome back to Jasper's Game Week Aussie Edition. If you're joining us for the first time today, I'm John and this is Sarah, and we're from Meeples and Dragons. We're coming up on Game 3 for today with Dungeon Master Wanyo.
Huge thanks to Wanyo and his players for joining us tonight, and thank you to our friends at Ardent Roleplay for hosting us on their Twitch this week. If you haven't checked out their augmented reality system for TTRPGs yet, you should stop by our site, grab a copy of the print and play cards, download the app, and take it for a spin.
Don't forget, you can influence the game through donations to give advantage, disadvantage, rerolls, and more through the Tiltify.
We'll pass you over to Wanyo now. Thanks for joining us.
All right. G'day, guys. Welcome to JASPERS Game Week, Aussie Edition. And just a few announcements before we start. The donation prize for today will be the Ardent Roleplay's glasses. So if you do donate, you do go into the draw to win those. All right. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As I was saying, look at my stress ball. It's shaped like a butt. That's the end of my integral contribution to this campaign.
Yes, just slight correction there as well. Meeples and Dragons glasses. Not the Ardent Roleplay glasses. But, yeah, so let us all start. So, adventurers. Things have been looking grim for the small lakeside town of Pitswater. The town, which has historically been known, or rather forgotten, for its disconcerting rodent infestation problem, over the last 2 decades has only recently begun to scrub up, thanks to Mayor Wimbley Wimbledon's decision to hire the flaunting flautist, a jolly tabaxi who swept into town playing on his mysterious magical instrument, causing all the nearby rodents and rats to promptly meet their watery grave by flinging themselves into the icy cold depths of the pit lake. As a gift of gratitude, the mayor invited the flaunting flautist to stay at his magnificent mansion that sat high on the hill overlooking both lake and town, where he welcomed him to select any single treasure from his private collection of rare artifacts, with the exception, of course, of his precious family heirloom. The following day, the townsfolk held a great festival in celebration of the bard's spectacular achievements that carried late into the evening. Feasts were had, drinks were drunk. So glad was the town to be rid of the infestation problem that nary a soul realized the star of the show had yet to show up to his own party at all. But still, the drinks kept coming as the moon crept to its zenith upon the dark, wintry sky. Every adult in the small lakeside town of Pitswater, with their bellies full of pit's mead, was either passed out or fast asleep. Perhaps if the end of their rodent problem didn't represent a potential turning point in the town's unlucky history, and they had not partied so hard, there may have been an adult present, for when cutting through the slow crackling of many low-burning bonfires, the enchanting melody of the flaunting flautist's flute could be heard eerily weeping down the hill across the lake, bringing with it a thick blanket of fog. As the townsfolk rose to welcome the new day, cradling perhaps one too many hangovers, to their dismay, not a single child could be found left in town. The scared people of Pitswater did all they could to search for the children, the mayor and the flautist, but with the heavy fog rolling in, it was too much for them. And when they tried to get to the mansion, what greeted them was more fog and the sound of hundreds upon hundreds of tiny scurrying feet. Scared and unsure of the wrath that they may have brought upon themselves, gathering what little coin they had, the people of Pitswater put out a quest offer to willing adventurers passing by. It said help needed, seeking seasoned adventurers to bring back town's missing children. The reward was 3,000 gold pieces. Location was Pitswater. On the bottom of the flyer, there was a little scribble that said, please see Wharf Master Gerben Paddlebeard for further details. You all being a brave bunch of adventurers, saw this quest and had decided to help. So, we start as the early morning's brisk air stings at your cheeks, regrettably turning the thought of the previous night's shabby but cozy stay at the inn into a distant warm memory in your minds. All around you, fields are blanketed in sheets of white as far as the eyes can see, broken only by the jagged tooth-like forms of rows of similarly white-dressed pines that smatter the landscape. As your attention turns away from the endless repetitive landscape and the perpetual droning crunch of the wagon's wheels pressing its way through the snow, you take the various other tightly bundled figures in the wagon around you, your teammates. Suddenly, the figure in front speaks up. Oh, I can't thank yous enough for helping out trying to find the young ones. Can't say I wish there were more of you though. The hunched figure steering the two oxen at the front of the wagon remarks over his shoulder. Wrapped in a large cloak of what you seem to be bear fur, you see a lanky middle-aged man before you, deep-set wrinkles with peppered eyebrows as bushy as his unkempt nest of a beard. Topped with a deep brown fur hat, and probably hiding a severely balding head. You know, the name's Pete, by the way. Pete Chibglitter. I just probably should have introduced myself before, but you know, we're kind of in a rush this morning. Looks like if the weather holds, should reach Pitswater in about an hour or so. Yeah, so I introduced myself, so what about you all? We got an hour. Who are yous? If one by one you want to go and introduce your characters and yourselves.
Okay, I'll give it a good old college try and be the first one.
Thank you.
So no one ever wants to be the first today. That's fine. So Simon steps forward and he says, good day, mate. You're a messy bugger. Cool. Well, I'm Simon Sesmis, and I never do. That's important. You got to make a note of that. And Simon is a 6'5" human male, short brown hair. Otherwise, pretty much nondescript. He's wearing leather armor. He looks pretty capable, and not particularly strong, but he's quite nimble. And he's a. So I lost steam. This is why I didn't want to be going first, because normally you just copy the format, and no one's going to want to copy this. Everyone's just going to think, God, it'll be so much better than Will's. It'll be fine. But he is a fighter, and he's really good with a bow. And he's like, yeah, pleased to be here. Let's see if we can get those little buggers back for you.
Oh, cheers, mate. Sounds good. All right, and what about the one next to you?
Who's the one next to him?
Just out of curiosity.
Daisy's next to him.
All right, Daisy, your turn.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Hi, I'm Gemma, or GFD, and I am playing Daisy Fairchild, a name you would not associate with the 6'3" half-orc barbarian who is currently hunched over with a big cloak on, not to seem like she's mysterious, but because she is genuinely quite cold. And she is an ashen grey complexion, dark hair, looks a bit rugged. She's been living off the land for quite a while after finishing up a previous job. And she will introduce herself. Who's oh, this is me. Hi, I am Daisy. And she will extend a hand kind of shakingly ahead.
You see Pete with his hands full on the reins for the oxen kind of turns around. Hands a bit full here. Nice to meet you there.
I should have seen that. That's fair. Hello. Yes, I am Daisy. Honestly, it was either this or craft brewing, and I feel like this will pay better and potentially be less bloodshed involved. So, please, someone else go now. Thank you.
All right. So as Daisy looks around, she locks eyes with Rusty.
Rusty's snoring away in a corner, and he wakes up with a start. Which one of you noisy bugs woke me up? I was trying to...
Sorry.
An old man needs his sleep. I've earned me rest. Right, was it you? And he shoots across the back of the cart at speed, because he's only half a warforged, the lower half rended from him by a great battle previously and replaced with a big wheel. So he builds up some traction, shoots across the back of the cart and goes up to Pete. Was it you, Beardy? And starts tugging on his beard, gets real up in his face. Look-wise, he's about 4 foot, very round, covered in armour plates that are rusty and orange. He looks like he's seen a few days. His arms are made out of ropes and pulleys and old iron bars, but he looks like he's got a bit of strength around him. He's wearing an impressive belt. Come on, I don't really tell pits. There's an old man and I need the toilet.
All right.
Where's the rest of the party got? You over there, who are you?
My character will lean forward. It's like, I cannot believe that I am the most charismatic one of the bunch here, simply because I don't have a penalty. That should not be the minimum requirement for the one who does all the talking. So my character looks human, but there's something slightly different about her. She's got little buns like this and kind of, they look like twigs poking out of it, but if you get closer, it's like old flowers that she's put in her hair at various points and they've sort of dried out along the way. She's like, now, this, where is she gone now? She is Shaka and I'm Khan.
Daisy's looking around, kind of trying to work out what it is that she's pointing at.
And so I'm Tammy, and I will be playing a Kalashtar cleric for the evening.
All right, nice, thanks. And let's see, who have we left? There is 2 people left.
Master Zeit's next one.
Fine.
Can't escape it forever.
No.
I can escape everything forever if I really wanted to. But Master Zeit will kind of lean up a little bit as he's just laying down on the cart. This what appears to be human, but for our party that somewhat knows each other, you know him as a changeling. Kind of nicely dressed, nice pants, a vest top, has a little pocket watch stuck in his one front pocket, nice little top hat and everything. The name is Master Zeit, and I'm a resident wizard. And personally, myself, I am Brant Austin, and we'll be playing our nice Chronergy wizard.
Oh, you're a wizard. You got any cool tricks to show me? Your magic tricks. Come on.
Was the most undisturbing thing I could do.
He's gonna set the thing on fire.
Yeah,
how you feeling up front? Are you cold? Are you warm?
I am cold. I am feeling cold.
Yeah, it's a bit cold around here, eh?
I'm fine.
I just hold up a pot of tea, and you just see like my the bottom of it starts getting red as I'm gonna warm up the non-living material and make hot tea right in my hand.
You see Pete struggling to turn around in his front-seated position. Wait, what's happening? Is it cool? Someone tell me. Was it a cool
Not
trick?
really.
I hold it up
It was
so that way
very
he can
cool.
see it as it just starts steaming up.
Wait,
He boiled a kettle. That's
You're
all.
I
making-
pull the kettle in my hands.
Yeah.
This probably doesn't really link to what we're, very impressive. Just wondering, is that an actual kind of tea? Because I could really go for some now if you're offering. Just wondering.
Got a cup?
I mean, we could just pour it down my throat. I mean, that's an option, I suppose.
What sort of bloke has a kettle that he heats up for a
That was
trick
my
but
second
doesn't
question.
have cups?
What about you? As I point to our last person who hasn't introduced ourselves.
Well, firstly, my name's Heath. I'm the Antipodean D20. I'm based in Adelaide, South Australia, in Australia. Hello and welcome, everyone. Tonight I will be playing Joran Orve, and he's an half-elven 8th level arcane trickster. Now, part of tonight, and very, very quickly, part of tonight is I'm honouring a fallen comrade from a team that I know in Canada. Todd, sadly, took his own life about 2 years ago, and the Realmsmith guys honoured him with a Jaspers Day game earlier. I'm wearing my Realmsmith shirt, and I asked them, what could I do tonight for my character to honour Todd and his gameplay? And they said, well, he used to like to say the word deck, as in like a deck of a ship or something like that. There's an in-joke there, but I won't go into it. We don't have enough time. So I've got to say deck as many times as I can. I'm not sure where I'm going to weave this into, but I will. But more importantly, they said he used to try a lot of accents and he'd waver. He couldn't stay on an accent. He'd waver. He'd try Aussie, and being Canadian, that sounds funny. He'd try Aussie, but it would waver through to Irish. It would waver through to Scottish. It would then come back to Aussie, some sort of Aussie, but it would waver through the entire game. So that is my mission tonight. If anyone wants to donate any money so that I can change from one of the accents, I can do an over Aussie accent, I can do a Scottish, I can do a passable Scottish, I can do a passable Irish, but if anyone at any time wants to donate and we see it on the screen while someone prompts me, I will change the accent. So your last companion there, you can sort of see some ears just poking out from behind his hair, brown hair. He's got his hood back, he's dressed quite nicely. He says, well, hello there, like, my name's Joran, and I'm here to, I'm just here for the money. I'm a bounty hunter, like. And he puts his hand out to shake whoever wants to shake.
I will go in for that. It's lovely to meet you. I had a friend similar to you. He was also a bounty hunter. It's nice to travel in familiar company.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a big lass, like. Oh, big hands. High
Thank
five.
you. I grew them myself.
Well, no one
that
else
was a
has to
joke.
grow them for you, so, you'll have to.
Simon's still asking Master Zeit why he hasn't got any cups. He's like, well, I just don't understand it. Why wouldn't you not bring any cups, but you'd bring a kettle?
I don't know. Most people bring their own cups onto adventures and whatnot.
Oh, I've got one better than a cup. And he pulls out this big tankard and his bottle, and he pours into it and starts drinking out of it. He says, bring your own cup. Hell, you got to bring a tankard with you.
I like you. You I like.
I think somehow that Daisy is big enough that the teapot is basically a cup for.
That's what I'm thinking. I feel like if I could just hold the teapot, it would be a cup for me. So
Yes.
Daisy's gonna pull out from her coat this collection of loose leaf teas that don't go together, but for her taste quite delicious. And just
All
start
right.
sprinkling them into the teapot. Always come prepared.
Master Zeit, as you work on heating up this kettle, you feel that the
Oh, no.
fog seems to coalesce around your hands, and you see the bottom of the kettle start to glow with a vibrant pink, then orange, then greens. Little butterflies start fluttering around. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh,
What-
no.
What kind of brew is that, fella?
That's a very good question.
This ain't supposed to happen. I think I messed with the time stream again.
Playing with the butterflies as they.
That is gonna be a 96.
Daisy will join you.
Crikey.
All right, so with a 96, you feel all of you around. You feel your skin seem to soften, and your clothes just somehow chafe against you in a weird way. And for then, all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
Which is the whole.
Yeah.
That's everyone.
Which is everyone here.
Amazing.
Butterflies were supposed to be nice. This doesn't feel very nice.
I don't feel so good. Please don't stop me at this time.
If there was a Mr. Stark here, I would say the same thing. I mean,
Well,
look, I'll
that
still
was a
take
very-
take the tea. I'm not going to say no to free tea.
Here's the tea.
Thank you.
Just take it. Just take it.
And Daisy, in one foul swing, is just going to down this teapot full of herbs and just sit quite contentedly.
As you see Daisy down in this teapot, you see the bottom, instead of gently fading back to a normal teapot color, it starts glowing even brighter this time. Brighter and brighter. You see, as if almost blinding all of you in the back of the wagon. Daisy, I'll get you to roll a D100
What was
this
in
time.
those herbs, Daisy?
Oh.
What did you do?
I don't know. My mother packed them. I didn't pack my bag.
I swear they're not mine.
I don't have a D100, so give me a second while I calculate this.
All right.
I mean, you could use 2 D10s. That's normally for
Yes.
percentile.
2 D10s if you have a percentile
yes.
and a D10.
Yes, give me a second. Sorry.
John will tip out what he's drinking, and he'll bring it over.
All right.
He'll bring it over.
While you're
and
calculating that.
Oh, actually, I tell a lie. Sorry, I tell a lie. I have found it.
And we're all appreciating the details.
That was 17.
A 70
Yeah,
or 17?
for a D100.
Yeah. Was that 70 or 17? Sorry.
7-0.
70.
She's like holding the pot. What the frick do I do with it?
All right. As the bottom of the teapot starts glowing brighter and brighter and brighter, it forces all of you to just squint your eyes closed for just 1 second. When you open it, everyone's gone.
Oh, frick.
You look around, and each of you are the only ones in the back of the wagon. No one's driving the wagon anymore.
Shut up. Did you do this to everyone?
Mom, what did you put in my tea?
Wait, here, what? I can hear you, Daisy, but I can't see you.
What?
Everyone's
What?
invisible for the next minute.
Oh, that's just unexpected.
Oh, this is so cool. Wait, hang on. I'm going to throw the teapot out of the car. Daisy's going to yeet it, just peg it out the car window.
Can we hear each other? If not, we're
Yes.
speaking. Can we hear movement?
You can definitely hear each other. You just can't see each other.
Right. Okay. Well,
Daisy,
But do I see my teapot go over the car?
Yes, you just see a teapot filling away, and Simon, roll a D100 for me.
Oh gosh.
We're not getting out of this car.
Did I do that?
Well,
Daisy, does your mum like special herbs? Because sometimes I've had experience with special herbs that can alter some experiences and
Okay, that was kind of why I wasn't offering the tea exactly for that. That was kind of something that we kept for ourselves, just to kind of keep me calm. But I didn't think it's never done that before. That's a new thing.
I'd like to propose a rule in this group that if we have any conscience-altering substances, we share. Okay?
That's fair.
Reference,
I'll
that
never
wasn't what I
relate.
thought it would. It's never made a teapot glow before. That's a new thing.
my entire magic list is altering. Does that mean I have to share my magic?
All right, Simon.
Look, yeah. So I just didn't want to interrupt. Sorry, voice inside my head. I got a 20.
20. All right.
Oh, no.
As you all trying to feel around for each other in the back of the wagon, suddenly Simon,
Get your hands off
you
that.
see Simon
Well, excuse me.
appear. Everyone else is still invisible. And just this weird liquidy substance starts oozing from his skin. He casts the grease spell centered on himself on the temple square. So everyone in the back of the cart is just full of just sitting in grease now.
I don't have the right spell prepared, but there are ointments for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes it just leaks out of me, and I can't do anything about it. All right.
I
It's
feel like you should
problem.
see a
I'll speak to
healer
the
about
doctor.
that. That seems serious.
Sometimes it leaks out of me as well. Oh, and I'll start rolling around in the grease. My skin's not been this hot for years.
All right, Rusty. That's lovely. Great to hear it.
If I cast prestidigitation enough, can I just like rid all the grease off of me?
You shake like a dog.
You're still in this. Oh, go for it.
I mean, it is like clean 1 square foot. So if I do it enough,
Oh my
Yeah, I'll say every time
everyone
you do that
huddle.
enough, you can clean yourself up.
it's disgusting.
Scraping it off.
So are we there yet?
Please,
I think I'm-
please say we're there.
As
On
you
it's
one of
getting a bit
turn
chaotic
to
here, Pete.
Pete, Pete turns around. Well, mate, hard to tell you, but it's been like 5 minutes since
What?
I last told you. It's been an hour.
What?
It-
Ah,
Longer
crikey.
than that.
It's the
So what do we
longest,
know?
longest ride I've ever been on.
Oh, and like my character will just reach over and sort of pull Daisy's cloak a little bit tighter, and it's like we've got to rug you up because you're.
Thank you. Jay's gonna use this. Did we have oil on all of us, or is it just
It's grease, yeah. Just
grease?
everyone.
Yeah,
Daisy's just gonna rub a bit off of Khan with the back of her sleeve. Just, I feel like I can't see you, but I feel like this is where it would be.
Yes, well, I am kind of already touching you, dear. So it's,
That's great. Love to see it. Thank you so much.
Do we need to roll to see if we can not fall prone in this grease? Yeah.
I'll say
Oh, no.
because you are all seated,
yeah.
I'll give
Okay.
you,
We're
if you
already
want, you can roll it.
okay.
But I'll give you
I kind of
advantage.
want to anyway. Just
All right.
Go to.
A deck saving throw for everyone. You have advantage because you're not standing, you're seated.
Oh,
All right.
excellent.
Fine.
All right. As you all try not to fall over,
22.
That's one.
But I'm already laying down.
Oh, I rolled the same on both of them. 3.
I got a
that's
10.
15 for Daisy.
all right. Tell me, anyone got under a 15?
Yeah, so my character just kind of slips, but she's holding onto Daisy's cloak right now. Daisy just feels this pull as my character afterwards.
All right, Khan and also Master Zite. Both of you roll D100s for me.
Oh.
I got less than 15 as well.
Oh, I just.
All right.
Bloody hell.
We'll see the effects of these first.
We're never getting off this cart. It's an entire cart journey.
This is the whole campaign, fellas.
Just get to Pitswater and you win.
Everyone's already dead. It's too late.
With all the
Save
grease,
yourself.
what you do is just open the back and we'll all slide out and poof on the ground.
I got 57.
And 21.
And 21. Okay, Khan first, so 57. All right, so Khan, as you approach Daisy and try to keep her warm, wrapping her cloak further around you, you see your hands start to glow in this weird orange. It glows brighter and brighter, and Daisy's cloak bursts into flames. For the next minute, any flammable object you touched Actually, that isn't being worn, so not Daisy's cloak. Or carried by another
Going
creature
to say.
burst into flame.
There is grease everywhere.
I was about to say, there's three.
Grease!
Oh no.
The bloody.
no.
That's it. This.
Is Grease okay?
How to deal with player character death. Section 1.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
I can see the cart, presumably, because we're all starting to come into existence. So basically, as everyone starts to be able to see each other, my character's like hanging off the side of the cart with her hand out in the wind.
All right. Yeah, you see the sparks of flame start to come from your hand, and you quickly take them away from Daisy's cloak so it doesn't catch on fire.
Thank you.
But you just see it's almost like a little sparkler. Your hands are just wreathed in flame. All right, and
Are you
what
okay?
did you roll for Master's Eye?
Oh, sometimes
I rolled a 21.
I feel like a "you're hot" joke should be happening now.
Right.
So I'm just going to say it there.
Well,
All right, Master's Eye.
Everyone.
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Where's my wand? Where's the enemy?
Ask
All right.
create fortune.
So as the party travels down this road towards Pitswater, a little further into your travel, you hear the sounds of shouting and struggle. Running around the bend in front of you is a figure that's dashing towards you guys, hands waving in the air. His thick cloak is in tatters, with multiple wounds around his body, leaving a small trail of blood behind him. What do you guys do?
We're covered in grease.
He's about, I'll say, 150 feet away at the moment, running towards the cart.
We've got a streaker. That's just not cricket.
Does he look threatening in any way?
He's got his hands waving up in the air. He doesn't appear to have a weapon on him, but he does kind of look desperate or scared or just running from something and running towards you guys.
You guys are seeing this, right? It's not just me.
No, dear. Everyone.
Okay, good.
Hold up, Pete. Slow it down, mate. What's up, geezer? To the man or the
All right.
creature.
Yeah. So, as the figure comes closer, you do recognize that it seems to be a humanoid man. And as he does come and hear your voices, you see a small look of relief cross his face. And you hear actually Pete recognizing him. Says, "Oh, mate, if it ain't old George Weed Whacker. Oh, haven't seen him in ages. Oh, I guess we should help. He looks wounded. Anyone can heal?"
Oh no, not me. Sorry.
Oh, Stone the Crows. I guess this is where I come in. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I love it.
I love this so much.
As the figure who Pete has called George runs towards you guys, you see more blood is just pouring forth. He looks quite heavily wounded. And as he reaches the side of your cart, you see, "Please help me, please." And so, all right, Khan, make a perception check for me.
It looks gross.
Okay, 17.
17. All right. As you look at his face and what's not covered by this tattered robe that he wears, you can see that he looks like he has multiple bites, or like injuries from some kind of piercing bite or animal wound all over his body. With a 17 as well, you do see that weirdly around his head, his forehead, it seems like it's almost been indented, like someone put a rope or crown on for too long around his head.
Okay. So, just to let you know, you are covered in some bites here. I presume that you did not ask for those bites to be applied to you.
No. I think. And you see he's looking desperately, like to the left and right into the woods around you.
Now, I can pop a little bit of a heal on you right now, but if there's danger coming, might be best if we do it in the cart on the way.
All right, they might be coming. Please, just get me up in the cart, please. They're coming.
Okay.
Just so you know, it is covered in grease. Just prepare for that.
A
Daisy,
dexterity saving throw as he tries to climb up.
Yes, of course. I'll be grabbing a shoulder each, or I'm just gonna pick him up.
All right, make a strength check for me.
Can
Daisy.
do. Oh, God damn it. Oh, actually, that's a 9.
A 9. All right. So as he tries to get in the cart, you see he half stumbles into the cart, slips on the grease, and he's gonna take
I did
only
try
1
to warn
point.
you.
Oh my goodness, are we killing
Only
you
1
right
point
now?
of bludgeoning damage. As your hand slippery with the grease, you accidentally let go of him, and you just see him sprawl onto the floor of the wagon.
I am so sorry. Who put all this grease here? Who did that?
All right. If I can, I want to start cleaning up the cart.
Get a wet rag, spritz it up a bit.
Just 1
Takes the
cubic
shine right
feet
off.
at a time. Just gonna snap away the grease.
As you're trying to clean him up, and you see he tries to struggle to get up from the grease, he starts twitching in a weird way.
Oh, come
And you
on,
see
mate,
his
that's
body
just-
starts convulsing, almost like a heart attack.
Are you okay? Words, please use words. Please.
I'll do
Okay.
a wounds level 1 on him.
I can't translate that.
You're going to level 1? All right.
Get him off this cart straight away. I don't want him anywhere near us. He's looking really weird.
So that gives him.
But the poor man is having like a heart attack.
He gets 6 hit points back.
Gets 6 hit points back then.
So hopefully he won't actually drop dead soon.
All right. As you go, and how do you cast your Cure Wounds? How does that look like?
I thought about most of my spells, but I didn't think about that one. So basically, she'll just end up looking a little bit like a mother, like she's patting things down, and there's just a little bit of a glow as she makes contact with the skin.
All right. There.
It's
As
like
you
the
s-
mother with the handkerchief dabbing at the wound.
All right. So as you dab him down, you see that some of the bite wounds start to close up and scar over, slightly healed, and you start brushing the blood off him. And weirdly, he looks, after the bite marks, his skin seems to repair itself, then starts to fester and bubble.
Oh, mate, I think you need to tell us what did this, because I'm not quite sure that my magic is what is needed.
You see all these, almost like his blood's boiling underneath his skin. His skin just starts bubbling and oozing all around from what you can see. You see on his neck a particularly big bite mark. It just starts growing and growing, almost like a tumor.
Oh, dude, that's not cool.
Oh, frick no. Frick no.
No, whoa.
What do we want to do about this?
If we're not
God,
getting
that-
paid, I'm not touching it. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
I warned you. I said get him off the cart.
look, fair call.
Can I just like start poking him off with my quarterstaff? Just
All
Good
right.
time, wizard. Can you whiz us back about 5 minutes before we met this bloke?
I want to unsee this. Literally will never
unfortunately I
recover.
can't reverse time. That's
Just make
impossible.
sure it
I
doesn't
can only go
look in our
forward.
faces. Cover it up. Cover it up.
As you're all trying to wonder if you should
The
push him off or
cart's
keep him there, you suddenly
The cart's cursed. We should all get off.
look up at
This
the
way,
sky,
Grace.
Oh, no.
and for some reason, all around you, just the wagon is enveloped in shadow.
Oh,
Something
no.
big is blocking the sky, and you all look up.
Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
You look up, descending from the clouds above, Is that a bird? No. A wyvern? No.
What?
It seems to be a dragon of some sort, just descending from the clouds high up above.
Is this
Getting bigger
your teapot, dude?
and bigger
Don't look at me. I could have taken up craft brewing. This is ridiculous.
and bigger
Oh,
and
do
bigger. It doesn't stop growing in size as it's coming.
Do we need to run into the trees and just leave old mate here in the cart?
He's not our mate, Con. I'm telling you for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Besides.
We're legging it. We're
I think
going.
in about 20 seconds, this
We'll leave old
dragonoid will come to where you are. You have about 20 seconds. What are you guys doing?
all
legging
in
it,
favor of sprinting away.
legging it to the tree line. Totally legging it.
All right.
Yeah, this job's not turning out that great. I think I'm going to take a dash with the others.
I should have taken up craft brewing.
All right. Are you taking the injured guy with you, or are you leaving him in the cart?
No,
Leave
See
it
you
in.
later.
No, sorry, dude.
No.
You're on your own.
I
Alright.
am actually gonna cast haste on myself and zoom on out of there.
Well, he's gone.
All
Joran,
right.
Suckers!
As you all do your best to rush out of the cart, you see Pete also looking at what's coming, looks back at his friend, looks back at you guys, curses under his breath, and just starts running after you guys as well.
Pete, follow the blood of our answers.
Don't be a hero. They die first.
I'll just turn around and shout him. Stay away, Pete. You're obviously cursed. You're getting 1 star on my Uber ranking.
Joran in his best Sean Connery goes, I've seen this movie, run. I was the last one.
All right, so as you all run into the covered of woods, you look back just in time to see the 2 oxen and your wagon, and George, who's still in the back, just get descended upon by an ancient red dragon.
Sorry, George.
You see fire rain from above. This rains from above. All the trees, even through this wintry cold, just suddenly ignite in its vicinity. And you see it pick up George in one claw. You see him convulsing. The tumor getting bigger and bigger. And suddenly, in this weird, disgusting way, the tumor grows hair on it.
Oh,
And his whole body starts mutating. It starts cracking. You see bones just splintering and popping in weird ways as it pushes forward. You see his face kind of elongate into this almost rodent-like features. He becomes what you can only describe as some sort of rat man. As you look,
That's not normal, George.
I
It's
feel
not
like this
normal,
was
mate.
probably a mercy.
as that happens,
Mercy.
you see the red dragon looks at him and squeezes harder. You see just blood starts spurting everywhere, but more tumors start growing. And even there, the bottom part is his legs are just dangling limp. The top is just growing bigger and bigger.
Chaka, I don't know if the dragon's going to catch it, okay? I don't know if it's contact leg.
Is it bad? I kind of want to watch. It's like a carriage accident. I can't look away.
Why are you guys stopping? Keep running! I say from a mile down the road. Don't stop.
I kind of want to see what happens, though. I mean, like, I just want to know it's dead.
I'm pretty sure it will follow us if it's not.
You make an excellent
someone
case.
Someone in the Twitch chat just said Splinter's joined the party.
You're my new favorite. You're my new favorite.
If you donate, maybe the Wonyo can do that.
Oh, no.
All right. As the dragon getting frustrated on why this creature isn't dying, being squeezed in his hand, you see the chest puff out and you see the red flames just billow up its neck and through, and it just blasts George with just this cone of fire. But instead of being red fire, You see the fire, the flames turn pink and purple and green. And I'm gonna roll a D100.
Daisy, I think it's had some of your herbs.
I'm telling you, that's never happened before. But you know, if it
Run up and run!
The dragon caught the teapot.
is that how I threw it? Oh,
Guess what I rolled?
what?
A 42.
Yes!
Hey!
It's a pot plant!
How does it feel?
All right, so
Does that mean Douglas Adams appears?
let me read.
We just find out the meaning of life.
I
Pretty
refuse
much,
to believe this
it
was all
says
me. I mean,
You
really.
turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn. While a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts. All right, you'll watch
Now we run.
as the flames take over and they seem to shoot back towards the dragon. And the dragon, this huge ancient entity, just in a second just warps and turns into this little pot plant and disappears behind the wagon.
Daisy is going to take out the remainder of the herbs in her pouch and just throw them away. I don't know what's in that, but I never want to have that again. Sorry, Mum.
We need to run from the peace lily. We need to run.
Bad trip. Bad trip.
We should probably go join ZT. I feel like he's about 20 k's that way.
We need to make sure we drag the cart dude with us so we know what to do when we get there.
All right, so it says you turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn. What are you guys doing in this turn before it turns back?
Running as fast as we can.
All right, I'm gonna get everyone to make a stealth check for me, just to see how far away you are, like how hidden you are in this
Okay.
turn.
What about me?
I'll give you advantage because you've been running for a long time.
Nat 20 from Simon.
Nice.
Oh, okay,
So
that one's
25.
14.
14.
I got nothing in stealth, so 19.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23.
13.
7.
Nice. Wait, who said 7? Oh.
Oh, honey, no.
Overall, you did okay, but I will roll with and see if the ancient dragon. Let me get the stats up quickly to see if it notices you.
Like, what happens if we all die in like the first chunk of this?
I guess we don't get paid 3,000 gold pieces.
We
Should
should
have taken up competitive craft brewing. What was I thinking?
Gee, the problem is I'm a mile away from you, so all I'm gonna hear is
God.
last one alive, complete the mission.
Oh no, you don't!
All right.
down.
Suddenly competitive.
The dragon, thankfully, only rolled a natural 2, but has a plus 16 on perception.
Oh, never mind. I take it back.
Being an ancient red dragon.
This is where someone with high charisma to negotiate would have been really useful.
Oh, drat.
As you all run, it drops the burnt corpse of George, who has stopped mutating. It grabs the 2 oxen in its hands and starts flying in your direction. What do you guys do?
I'm going to try. Is this where we try and hide?
With a nat 20,
Mhm.
I'm presuming with the roll of sort of what was 18 with the modifier that Simon is still pretty much hidden at this
Yeah,
point.
I'll say yeah. Some of the ones who rolled high, you feel like you're hidden, but you know that based on the rest of your party, it kind of knows the general vicinity of where you guys in general are. It doesn't know how many people are there.
So what Simon's going to do is he's going to hunker down, sort of like stop where he's running, and with the presumption that the rest of the party are running forward, just wants to sort of be unknown to the group, if that makes sense, for the dragon's perspective. So he's just going to sort of hunker down and take a stop where he's at, like stop dead.
All right, I say with a natural 20, no one's the wiser. You bury yourself in some snow, you find a really good hiding place, you watch all your teammates keep running, and it seems like from your little hiding hole, the dragon's focused on the larger group at hand rather than you.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything I can I'm big, hide behind or under or away from?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a perception, survival, anything you want.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm gonna go perception. So that is 16 for Daisy.
16. You see, you're pretty much running across what looks to be farmlands that are currently just filled with snow. But ahead of you, there's more densely populated woods that seems like it might be hard for a red dragon to really get through unless, you know, to search through. It's quite narrow spaces in between all the trees. I mean, it is an ancient red dragon. It could try burn everything if it wants. But you figure that's your best chance because it's much harder for it to maneuver in those woods just ahead of you.
Is there anyone that I can see near me? Obviously, we've lost one. One is hidden so well, I'll never see him again.
You look around and Simon is nowhere to be seen. Master Zeit has already entered the woods long before you, and you have no idea either where he went. But I would say the rest of your party is around your speed, so around where you are.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, look, not a foolproof plan, but I think if we make it to the woods, we might be at least safe or at least not in as much danger as we're in right now. Thoughts, feelings.
Yep, keep going.
Excellent, let's go.
Yep.
I'm trying to be considerate here, but I think we should really book it.
Yeah. Let's find ourselves an outcropping to hide under like hobbits.
I'm going to kind of just like, as the bigger one, kind of just make sure everyone's kind of keeping in line with me, trying to herd us all into this area. Come on, let's go. Let's book it.
All right, I'm gonna say.
As we're going along, we're in this field of snow. I'd just like to pull out a small coin and tinker with it, and turn it into a small non-magical object. Drop it on the floor behind me, and it creates a visual image of another cow in the field as a distraction. And just book it across the field of everyone else towards the towards Forest Place, where we can hide in some trees.
All right. With that, as you run into the cover of the trees and quickly scan the forest for somewhere to hide, you see the dragon whip up and descend down onto this cow. As snow scatters everywhere, it looks around and sees the cow is just an illusion. It bellows in anger as you see red flames just roil around in the sky, but I'll give you advantage because it's distracted to make one more stealth check.
Is that for all of us?
For everyone besides Simon and Master Zeit. Those two are safer right now.
Steve, that was so good.
All right,
awesome.
Pete is also going to make one as he's running with you guys.
Stealth, that would be 21.
Oh no, guys. Oh no. You might lose your cleric in a second.
What did you roll?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I see the cow on the field and I'm just like, oh my god, we need to save the cow.
I've got a 19.
19, all right.
It's you and me, baby. You and me, Steve. We're out of here.
All right. And
25. The entire campaign now.
25. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll for the dragon. God, why did it have to be an ancient one? Always stats are so hard.
Because the donation was worth it. That's why.
It was a good donation.
It was so good.
That's true. All right. Let's see. I mean, it rolled a 12, but that's like a 28.
Quick, donate for a gold dragon so we can have a kaiju fight.
Sorry, Wanya, did you have a plan for this? Because I feel like we've just royally screwed it.
Every DM has a plan for a ranger or a dragon. But that's meant to be if you guys mess up. You didn't even mess up.
We hadn't even started the adventure.
We're never getting to the
We're
city.
into the game and we're not even at the town yet.
You see, the red dragon stops and scans the area. You feel a vibration in the air coming from the dragon. It has 60 feet blind sight. And as it lets out another royal of flames towards the woods that you are, you see the flames once again turn from green to pink to orange to purple.
I swear, I threw it in the other direction. It couldn't have gotten into it again.
I'll say, Rusty, you haven't rolled a D100 yet. Roll a D100.
Oh, mate. That's a 73.
73. Okay,
Oh, no.
That's not a noise you want to hear.
Nope.
There is 4 of you. So I will roll a D4. Khan is 1. Daisy is 2. Rusty is 3. And Joran is 4. That's a 3. Rusty, you are poisoned for the next 1 hour.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
It says a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Yeah, I think I'm immune to poison.
Oh,
Oh!
Nice.
nicely done. No take backsies. No take backsies.
Is Tammy still with us?
I'm
Tammy, can you? Oh,
resistant poison,
Yeah.
sorry. Resistant.
We lost Khan! Where'd Khan go?
Start the router.
Oh no.
Oh no.
all right. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so
Well, chaos.
from where we
Wild
picked up
magic.
before, you see,
Razzle dazzle.
Rusty. So can you be poisoned or you're immune to poison?
I'm resistant poison.
Oh, you're resistant. Okay. I say then it's only for half an hour instead of 1 hour for this poison for you. All right. As the dragon looks around. You see him sniffing the air. And from your point of view, Simon, you see the dragon enter the woods where your friends were hiding.
I smelled you. Come out, come out. Come and play.
Oh, that voice, Wonyo.
I feel that's a.
I know you're there.
What are you guys doing?
Staying as silent as possible.
May I ask a question, Wonyo?
Yep. Go ahead.
How wise is this dragon?
Can I make an insight check to see what his intentions are?
All right, both of you make an insight check for me.
Considering what you did to George, I think it's pretty obvious.
That's an 18 for
18.
Simon.
All right.
Could it be a friendly red dragon?
And for Jaren?
16.
16. Okay, I'm gonna say, you guys look at this dragon and you figure red dragons need more brawn than brain. By no means they are dumb, but definitely he sides to more of the I'm the king rather than I have to outthink anyone.
Okay.
And he is talking in common, right?
Yes, he is talking in common.
Because I don't think any of us know common.
It's like, damn, that's a nice sounding gibberish.
Actually, the only one that knows Draconic is a mile away.
I would say the dragon's voice rings out, and you do hear this as well, Master Zite, that this dragon seems to be speaking to your team.
I'm just gonna yell out in Draconic, "Fuck off! We don't want what you're selling!"
Simon, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, is this creature, the dragon, still within sight or eyeline of Simon?
Yes, it definitely is. You can see pretty much the back half of the dragon popping out from the woods as the front half is kind of just squeezing through the trees in an attempt to figure out the exact location of your team.
Now, this creature isn't aware of my presence. Is that still the case, or is he aware more of where I am?
I'll say it is not aware of your presence at the moment with your natural 20.
Because like he's chasing down on the rest of the party, I know I'm going to regret this immediately. I have an ability called Arcane Shot, so I've got a couple of magic arrows that I can shoot, and one of them is a shadow arrow. So what I'm going to do, and probably the rest of the party is going to hate me, but it's one shot, so sorry guys, I don't care. I'm joking. I'm going to load this arrow, and I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to be like, surprise, motherfracker, and I'm going to fire this shadow arrow into the back of the dragon. If that's allowed, DM.
All right. I'm going to say one thing. You and Master Zite, roll just a dexterity check for me to see who went first in this.
Okay.
To see if he shouted first or if you did your arrow first.
Nat 20 at 25 with the modifier. Like,
Hold
can't
up.
even make it up.
Hold up. We're pulling out the thick boy.
Oh, the chunky boy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that's a 3. You have failed me for the last time. In jail you go.
I'd just like to point out that before the session, everyone, he was telling us how that dice never misses.
That was a big talking point.
Yeah, that was.
All right. Simon, roll to hit.
Oh boy. Okay.
60% of the time, it works every time.
So with my plus 11 modifier, it's 23 to hit.
23. Ooh, just hits. Yeah, it hits the dragon.
Just hits is a petrifying thing.
You see the arrow for a second just almost stops for a fraction of a second as it tries to pierce through the shell, but manages to just break its way through and pierce into the ancient red dragon.
Okay, so first of all, before I roll for damage, Wanyo, can you please roll a wisdom saving throw, DC 14? So can you please fail it, please?
All right, I would try my hardest to. Let's see. That is a 7 plus wisdom saving throw. What is the wisdom saving throw? Saving throws. Plus 9. Unfortunately, that's a 16.
No! Okay, shit.
Not
Okay,
that
fine.
wise,
So
but it's still ancient.
Yeah.
so it doesn't take the effect, so it won't be able to see. It can still see, but it takes 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Yep.
2d6 psychic damage. So 6 psychic damage, but the bow is magical as well, so the piercing damage counts as magical.
All right. And you said it almost tries to blind the dragon.
Yeah, so the effect of the shadow shot is essentially that if they fail the wisdom saving throw, they can't see anything farther away than 5 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I guess like at the same time, it's trying to distract the dragon, and then he'll just like try and scurry down again and hide where he is. Just hide.
Yep. All right. 1 second.
I thought that was funnier than it was. Sorry, guys.
All right. So as you do that, you pop out and hide. You see briefly this dark shadow energy just take over the dragon's eyes, but it just roars to the sky again and just dismisses this. And at that time, you hear somewhere, it sounds like another dragon shouting from the woods. You do not know what this dragon's saying. It's in Draconic, but suddenly the red dragon lifts its head, looks around, and it launches into the sky further off into the woods. Master Zeit, as you call out in Draconic, a while further down, all alone, you call out and you see the dragon just shoot off into the sky and rapidly coming into your direction. What are you doing?
Bugger!
But do you say it in Draconic?
What a lovely choice of last words.
Can you make yourself go invisible or anything?
All right.
I got spells that help the party. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna help the party. Let me pull up my list here.
All right. As he's thinking of that, because of the nation, everybody in the party, you guys have to dance right now. Give him some inspiration.
I learned this at the village hall. The kids said it was cool. I'm really hoping it looks as cool as I thought it was.
I used that one last time.
You can keep dancing until he selects a spell.
I know what spell I'm using. I'm trying to figure out what I want to say.
Stalling. Counting
The dragon is distracted by our sweet moves.
Longest spell.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is it. I'm gonna yell in Draconic. What is a cleric's favorite hot drink? Divinity! As I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
All right.
Oh, I know that
what's
one.
the save for that?
That is a Wisdom save of 16.
Of 16. All right.
Lower than a 5.
Roll 2.
That rolled a natural 3 plus 9 is a 12.
Finally, something goes right for us.
You see, as it starts making its way, near you, it hears this draconic joke, and you see its breath. It was about to breathe some fire on you. Then, and it just drops to the ground in laughter.
Bolt! Run!
Big crash into the trees. Trees splinter everywhere as this massive, gargantuan dragon just crashes into the forest, just laughing. It's laughing, just echoing around. You guys hear this as well. As Master Zai, you just start running for your life.
I don't have haste anymore, but I am sprinting as fast as I can.
How far away was this from us?
I would say maybe about 600 feet or so.
Okay, so we've got a while to run still.
Mm-hmm.
Not
All right.
just
um,
And he's
anymore.
so this dragon is currently in between us and Master Zite, right?
yeah, closer to Master Zite.
Run in the other direction!
All right, let's go and get on with the job. Good luck, Zite.
Was nice knowing you. Thanks for the tea, I guess.
Oh, I love how I made it the minute, teacher.
Should we go back to the main road then? Like follow the road back?
Doran turns around and says, "Go on yourself," and runs. Anyone Scottish will get that.
Our dragon's
great,
gone now,
Scott.
so I don't need to try and stay quiet. So I let go the poison I've been holding in for the past 5 rounds with like a good minute before then taking off to the car.
I love it.
All
She did not sound well.
I will try to dash more closer to the road if I can.
Yeah,
I can't stay
Daisy
clear.
is booking it back towards the road.
Doran's not far behind.
Okay, I'll say for the rest of the party, it's fine. You guys can make it back to the road quite quickly. For Master Zite, because your haste has worn off, roll an athletics check for me to see how fast you can run your little legs back to the party.
Funny enough, I'm good at these. All right, you have failed me once before. Don't do it now. Nat 20!
Oh!
Nice.
I made up for that, baby.
Good work.
You've never
You're in my good graces again.
You've never been more scared for your life than seeing an ancient red dragon head towards you. And as you run towards the party, you break out of the woods, crossing, you see just the wide field of snow between you and your party that has gathered around this burnt cart. As the rest of you reach the cart, you see the dying cinders of the wood from the wagon starts glowing. Pink, purple, green, orange. Who hasn't rolled a D100 yet? I think, Joran, you haven't rolled a D100, right?
Oh, I haven't.
All right, go ahead and roll D100
Here
for
we
me.
go. And I got a proper D100.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
This is a Zochi heated,
Oh.
everyone. It's
Okay, just flex on us.
That is a 62.
62.
What have we done?
All right, I'm gonna put this for everyone around the wagon. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
Okay.
Doesn't feel too
That's-
dissimilar from usual, if I'm honest.
I was going to say that's actually quite easy for me.
Wait, we haven't been shouting this whole time? Incredible.
All right, Master Zite, you run towards your party, hoping the dragon hasn't heard you as you run through. And for some reason, all of your party just seems to be shouting at each other.
Guys, shut up.
What? What
Yeah,
do you mean, shush? I'd love to shush.
I'm just gonna start covering mouths.
Zite,
Ah!
you've got to be quiet, mate. There's a dragon around. All right? Got to be stealthy.
Everyone,
like me.
hope you wished.
Don't make too much noise. Oh, right. I see. I see the problem.
Yeah. Mouth shut.
Well, we have to get back to town for the kiddies.
Oh, I don't think this is worth 3,000 gold. I'm asking for more.
Cover mouths.
Do we take
Dead?
Do we take George back with us?
There's not much of George left.
That's true.
No, that should have been Scottish. There's not much of George left.
To hide from a dragon, please stop yelling.
Where's Pete?
Oh, I'm right here with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Ah, there you
Sorry,
are.
I
Have you been there the whole time?
Well, I was trying to stay hidden. I think
Oh, good call.
I shit me pants.
Are they
Yeah,
brown?
you're
Honestly,
both
The
little
best
things.
of us.
If they're brown, it will just blend in. It's all good.
Oh, hold up.
They're white.
Oh.
Hold up. That's a square. 1 foot square cubic feet. Representation.
What in the name of what? Oh. I mean, I didn't shit my pants. That wasn't scary at all.
Wow, you must have a really high charisma for that one. An excellent
See the
save.
TV ad, and just like that, they're brand new.
Sham, wow.
I couldn't think of Sham. Wow.
The stains are gone.
Removes stains, removes George, removes dragons, and removes everything.
Maybe we should start in that business, eh?
Oh dear.
Yeah, screw the children. This sounds way more lucrative.
Yeah.
Can I join
We're
too?
already-
Absolutely.
Sorry,
This is a unit now.
All right. Well, either way, we have to make it back to town.
Oh, good point.
The wagon's pretty much burnt to a crisp. So is me cows. All right. So I guess walking it is.
Yeah, all right.
How are you doing back there, Rusty?
Walk.
Didn't look like you were doing so hot.
Hey, I can't hear you.
How are you doing? You looked a bit sick before.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. This adventuring malarkey's not going well, is it? Somebody say something about an ad show.
I'm starting to
Have
think
it-
this was a mistake.
It's
Well, you're the one
now,
that
now the taxi
brainwashed.
driver ain't got a car. Has he got to carry us?
I don't think he's going to be able to. Look, I don't know. I've copying Steve's accent now. I don't know if he's going to be able to carry all of us, if I'm being honest.
Well, it was only for me. I weren't really offering for you, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
I
That's
can
fair,
probably carry
Rusty.
one of you. Feel like I've got the build for it. But I'd also
Yeah,
like
go
to
on,
get
then.
away from dragons, so we could move.
Can we just still hear the laughter from the
Oh yeah, is he still going?
You do hear the laughter, and every time it laughs, just flames just spill forth from its mouth, and you see just smoke starting to rise, like just a
Guys,
film of
Oh,
we
smoke.
dear.
really
show.
have to go. I only had one of those. That was like my best joke.
We need to kind of book it. Let's just
Yeah.
go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Are we going to town, or are we going to see where George came from? I mean,
No,
where George came from.
No,
The action.
no.
I'm not dealing with that. Let's go
No.
find whatever's ahead.
Let's continue our mission.
We've already had to throw an ancient dragon in for free. There are no other freebies occurring on this shopping trip.
All right,
Yeah,
let's,
not
let's
without
get
another
to the money.
3,000 gold.
Hmm.
let's
All
get to the
right.
money.
Well, I know the way. Might take a little bit longer, but it's all right. We just follow this road, get to the town. Should be all right as long as no other dragons come.
Mm.
Right. Never
I'd
seen
say
a
touch
dragon
wood,
in
but
my
it's
life.
currently smoldering, so nah.
All right. So
I mean, my quarterstaff. Knock, knock.
That counts.
is there anything else you'd like to do? It would take about another 1 or 2 hours walk towards town, but between that, I'm just going to get the party to make one more stealth check as you walk away from this thing.
I know.
This is the
You
last one.
monster.
Just one last time.
Okay.
This will be a group one, so
Oh, good.
Would you like me to do it
shit.
then?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
I'm the rogue. I'm the rogue. Does anyone mind if Joran does it because he's the rogue?
Be
Well, I
my
mean, like,
guest.
Please
everyone
Go for
roll,
it.
but as long as half of you pass, then that should be okay.
Also, everyone rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone should roll. but like
So-
I'm considering it.
Natural 20.
Good.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
So I got a 2, but I would like to use my Chronal Shift to basically re-roll.
All right, go ahead. Go for it. Rusty,
And that's a 15. Yay!
I got 5.
5.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, Simon,
12.
12. All right, Joran,
17.
17, and Khan,
3.
3. All
We
right,
split
let me.
I don't think that's a good result, guys.
I think that's a 50-50, I feel.
I'm gonna say because I'm gonna count the natural 20 as 2 successes as well. You guys run down the road, hearing the laughter on your left as you all just pray and hope that it doesn't get any louder. And thankfully, as you keep running over the next minutes, that turns into half an hour, it turns into an hour, the laughter dies away, and you find yourselves once again shivering, walking down this path towards Pitswater. All right.
Hope they weren't
Almost wish
expecting
their
us in
dragon
like
was back.
prompt time. Running a bit late, sorry. Crazy traffic.
The kids can wait.
It's all right, there'll just be less of them now. It's all fine.
Just so we're clear, this is 3,000 each now. The price just increased.
Has anyone noticed that no other adventurers answered the call besides us?
The dragon got him first.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to guess why.
The only one's dumb enough to accept.
Oh.
All right. So as you near the town, you see the large wooden barriers around. You see the gates looming up in front of you on the road. The wooden gates look broken, and a mishmash of broken furniture seem to be piled up in front of the gate, like a poor makeshift barricade. You see that on the left side of this barricade, it's collapsed, leaving about a 4-foot gap for you to enter the town. You do not hear or see any signs of life as you near the gates.
Well, I mean, we faced a dragon now. I feel like, touch wood, I don't think it can get much worse this quickly.
Unless it's all hairy pus things like George.
I mean, that was the other way, right?
No, so you saw him running up the road towards you guys, so he would have come from town.
Oh, never mind. I take it back. Never mind. I take it all back.
So let's just all be prepared that this town may have to go into a quarantine and we may just have to set fire to it.
Is it shoot on
As I
sight?
pull out my wand, did you say fire?
As a potential option, if there is a plague that we don't want to spread beyond the town.
Daisy's just going to bring her great sword from her back and just have it out. He's just going to grip onto it.
It's not that I'm all, hey, killing is cool. I'm not like that. But, you know, if it could be a plague that spreads to the rest of the country, then we need to make sure it's contained here. So just keep that in the back of your minds, people. Don't touch. We don't know if it's transmitted by touch. Try not to breathe on each other. And we'll go from there. Does everyone have a mask?
I believe
No.
the health ministry said keep 6 feet away from
Knew
each
I
other
forgot
at all
something.
times.
Yes.
It was like, pack the sword. That's what I bought.
Mm-mm.
Can I, how far are we away from the broken gate?
I'd say right now you're about 30 feet away. Seems no one's around. You just see it's blocking the road.
Someone want to stick their head in?
Yeah, being the roguey type, can I use like acrobatics and stealth to over there and then have a look?
All right, make a stealth check for me.
Stealth?
Love that sound effect.
27.
All right. You see Durin leaps forward, and instead of, you all look towards the left, that little 4-foot opening, for where you expect him to run through. But he just runs straight on top of the barricade, leaping from furniture tabletop, chair to tabletop, and just flips over, and you see him disappear on the other side.
I didn't know he was a bloody ninja.
That's cool. Wish I could do that.
We had a ninja. We have a pirate.
Jaren, make a perception check for me.
Well, while he's doing recon, I guess I'll take the minute to cast Gift of Ultracy on myself.
15.
All right, 15. All right. With a 15, you look around the town, and it seems like some of the houses close by, the windows are smashed, the doors broken in. Some others, it seems like the windows and doors have been boarded up. And with a 15, you do see some signs of what looks to be the flicker of orange candlelight coming from within.
Are there any sounds, humanoid sounds, any sounds, or is it dead quiet?
It seems dead quiet at the moment.
Okay. Any signs of dragon fire? We need to know where that dragon came from.
With a 15, you look around, no obvious signs of dragon fire. You figure if that ancient red dragon came here, the town would be decimated.
Yeah.
But it's more like it's just been ransacked, or like, you see a lot of scratches on the broken doors and everything, but it doesn't seem like a dragon did it.
What kind of scratches? Just like scratches like weapon play, or scratches like claws?
Yeah, I'll say you can figure it out. It looks like more animal or beast kind of claws rather than like weapons.
This isn't very good.
Make a survival check for me, actually.
Survival check. Oh, cool. 17 on the dice, plus 1 is 18.
18.
Woo.
You actually do see, at first you think it's just old wood, or just like, it's been weathered. But actually, looking at some of the doors, the walls, some of the ground around, it seems like almost it's been splashed with some sort of acid or some kind of boiling liquid.
Okay.
This is taking too long.
Cannot disturb.
Daisy's just gonna call out, "Are you still alive?" Yell once for yes, twice. Oh wait. Are you still alive?
To honour our Scottish donor, hot ya wished. That means shut your mouth. So yeah, John's seen enough. He's gonna back over to the group. Do you want me to roll again, or is it?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, there's lots of damage. There's some buildings are boarded up. Some are destroyed. There's claws. This is the worst Scottish accent I've ever done. I apologise to our Scottish viewers. I'm doing my best here.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
You're doing really good.
You're doing great.
Usually I'm pretty good with the passable Scottish accent. Tonight, nothing. Rolled a 1. So Joran basically tells you what he sees, what he saw.
Right.
That sounds nasty.
So when you say claws,
Yeah, are we thinking the same thing there?
dragon
man.
claws or rat man claws or
There didn't look like any fire damage or claws the size of a dragon. That's more Patrick Stewart. I'm sorry.
No, I'm loving the
that's
shit.
even better.
I feel like I'm really there.
Although this is to honour one of the guys, the team of Ron Smith that unfortunately not with them anymore, and he apparently his accent was bad and it wavered. So maybe I'm channeling him. Maybe that's working. Maybe it's working.
Look, first thing, Joran. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you, Daisy. Go on.
No, it's Khan.
Can't. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought
I'm
it was
over here.
Daisy. It's,
Hello.
I was facing the other way, and I can't hear out of my right ear.
The smaller
So I
one.
Yeah.
I guessed the person's name. I'm sorry, Khan. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say that, our ninja's Scottish accent is better than my Scottish accent. The furthest mine goes is "I dinna ken."
one of the things that I want to know is what is Scottish? I've never heard of it before, and I don't know.
These are words that I do not know.
It's also called Dwarvish.
Dwarvish. I've heard of that.
Oh,
I've heard of
I
that
feel
before.
stupid for not knowing that.
Like, don't worry about it, Joran. Look, you're doing a bloody good job. I can't even speak common with a fluent tongue, if I'm being honest. Like, most of the time I'll make half an
Oh, hey, I know Dwarvish.
Does anyone want me to, does anyone want
translate.
Me to change back, does anyone want me to change back to Irish? that I can claim. I've been doing, I did Irish a lot yesterday at work. We've got a very quick tangent. We've got a guy that's French working for us at work, and this lovely little old lady, asked him what part of Ireland he was from. And of course, we found that hysterical afterwards. So everyone afterwards was like, Sharon, could you come over here? And we have to do this over here. This poor French guy could not shake. Anyway.
I love it. So Simon's going to say to the group, well, do we think that the little buggers have been turned into rats and we're going to have to take them out, or do we reckon that the kiddies are going to be fine?
Fireball?
I'm with him.
Yeah, right. Let's go kill them all.
Yeah. I feel like at this point it's
first.
probably, we saw what happened to him. This is probably a mercy at this point. But like, if we do this, go and do the thing.
Has
Bit of
anyone
mercy killing. Love it.
that this flautist may have actually been saving the children from this plague?
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a better story if we can kill something.
Like, I'll be
Always a better
honest,
story.
I feel like this guy, if he's got the ability to lead rodents away, it's too much of a coincidence for him not to be linked to the fact that people are now turning into rodents. You know what I mean?
But
Especially if there was some
obviously they didn't leave any adult supervision with the kids. They've all gone off on a piss up. Didn't even set them up with a TV or a Game Boy.
No, I think they've probably been taken away, Con.
To come in and take them.
I mean, either way, we've got rats to fight, potentially. And kids, I guess, to save. I guess that's somewhat of a priority. What I really want to know is, Jorah, can you teach me how to do that cool thing you did? I'm built like a brick shirt house, but, I mean, that was pretty cool.
You talking to me?
Oh, sorry, wait, who is the ninja?
That's Joran.
That's what I meant to say. What did I say? Sorry.
I didn't hear you. That's
Joran.
because no one was talking. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't talking to me and I wasn't being ignorant.
That's how good he is at hiding himself, though, that we all thought it was you.
That's it. I'd love to learn that. I mean, I'm built like a giant tree trunk. It's kind of hard to hide this.
I bet just keep a hand on my coin purse.
You mean this coin purse? No.
Oh, what the hell?
He's a magic man.
Is this your card? No.
Give me that.
Life savings.
Someone in chat said I should try and do Shrek, see if that works. Hell, if it was me, Donkey, you'd be dead. Alrighty. So we're going to head over. I can stealthy back over there again and lead the party through how I got through the gap in the wall to make sure we're all sort of together-ish.
Daisy really wants to try to like. Oh, sorry. What did you say? Sorry, Rusty.
You may be able to stealth, but I'll guarantee one thing: I can't.
Daisy
I'll
really
get
wants to
shielded up
try
with
to
me
like
mace and go in.
mimic what Jorah did with that cool wall run thing.
All right. Because of your size and your weight, make an acrobatics check for me with disadvantage.
Excellent.
Wait.
Actually, just a straight acrobatics check for now.
Straight acrobatics? Okay.
Before Daisy goes to do it, Khan will just touch her on the outside and go, come on, you can do it, and give her guidance.
That's all.
Nice.
I suddenly feel so full of love. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Okay, acrobatics. That would be an 11.
Don't forget to add your D4
Oh,
from guidance.
Oh, cool.
oh, thank you. Okay. That turns into a 15.
A 15.
I would love to leave like a daisy-shaped imprint on the fence, but if I can make it, that would be fantastic too.
Thankfully, with a 15, which is pretty good, you don't hurt yourself doing this.
Nice.
But as she steps on the first table of the barricade, she pretty much just football tackles, just bulldozes through the barricade. Everything just collapsing around her, kind of cutting off the path to the left, but creating this path in the center now for all of you guys to get through.
Daisy's gonna turn around and just go. I feel like that was a win.
Excellent first try.
Maybe this is my calling.
Oh,
Maybe I'm an acrobat.
Well, so
Barbarian turns rogue.
you don't always want to, exploit your hobbies. Sometimes it's good to just have something you do for fun, Daisy.
That's true. You make an excellent point.
But you are very good at it.
Thank you.
I do think your mother would have been very proud to watch that.
I hope so. I feel like this wasn't quite their idea of a good time, but you know what? They sent me off. I feel like that's my own path now. They're gonna be so happy when I write to them.
How about those rats? Shall we go into the town?
Yes, please. I'm suddenly on a high. This is runner's high. This is fantastic.
You see Pete kind of peek up from the middle of the group, which he's kind of hiding himself in.
Oh, keep forgetting you're here.
All right, well, if anyone's still alive after whatever attacked this place, it's got to be the Wharf Master. I can lead you there. Miss Holly, we should head there. It's just down by the lake. Can't miss it. Straight and then to the right.
What was his name? Sorry, I have written down Wharf Master Gurf something beard.
Wharf Master Gerben Paddlebeard.
I was not close at all, thank you.
Now remember, group, no touching anything with your bare hands. Always make sure you've got your gloves on.
Gotcha.
But I don't have any gloves.
Elbows only.
All right. Well, do you want to follow me or should I follow you? Or
I mean, you know where you're going.
I mean, I know where I'm going, but I just don't want to be at the front.
No, I get that, but somebody has to do it, Pete, and we don't want to be the first time.
How about I stand with you? Will you feel more comfortable if I stand next to you?
Oh, yeah, I always feel safer with a big lady next to me.
Oh, well then I'm your gal. Let's go.
All right, then.
And I'll stand on the other side.
All right.
Okay.
Couldn't have a better team right here. Let's just do it.
Joran will kind of stealth himself ahead and to the side a little bit, just sort of keeping an eye on what's coming, but waiting for the party to catch, just to make sure we're not walking into any traps.
All right. Make a either perception or investigation check for me.
It's not going to cut it. That's a 9 in total.
9 in total. Are you looking around? You don't see anyone hiding or any kind of ambush, but your attention is taken by like all these houses that are either broken into or just seem boarded up, and you swear you see some shadows of people inside those houses, but you feel like they're either too scared or have just boarded themselves up, or you're not sure.
Just to let you know, Joran carries a dagger of warning.
All right. Does that mean you can't be surprised?
So it says, this magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Thankfully, as you creep through the town, it's eerily silent, but you make it down to the lake. And you do see kind of on the docks, there's just this one shack that's near the docks, and you believe, that's the Wharf Master's house. All right, well, there it is. As you look at it as well, you see that it has been barricaded. It looks like a great deal of fighting happened here. And you just see, similar to what you saw before, Joran, there's these kind of like acid-marked circles or just like splashes here and there that the party also sees. It's just these weird kind of burns on the doors or the trees around.
So when we get to the wharf, is there a ship there?
As you look The lake has frozen over at the moment, so there are some boats there, but they are just stuck in place.
And just for Durin, do any of the boats have a nice deck?
I was waiting.
I don't know. Does he
I didn't want to interrupt. I was waiting and I didn't want to interrupt.
Does he want to go search?
Well played.
Perception check for dicks.
Right. Deck check.
Deck check.
Deck check. Is that dex based?
New to D&D Beyond. Deck check.
Deck check. Yes.
All right. Roll a d20. Add your deck modifier.
Oh, for the Scottish.
This has been a wild. I don't care if we don't even save these kids. It's been a wild ride.
For the Scottish viewers, my favourite bit of Scottish slang is "your bum's out the windy." It means you're talking.
Yes.
Hi. 18. What's my dex mod here? Is 4.
Right. You see the boats have been covered in this kind of tarp material to stop it from freezing over. You take a peek. First one you see, that's a really nice deck. It seems, I'm gonna say with that roll as well, you see a little chest in the boat that you uncover. There's this little chest and you feel like there might be something in it.
Alrighty.
Dan's just standing there. That deck is so well maintained. I bet lots of people like getting on that.
Daisy's kind of like, she knows she's missing a joke here, but she's not game to ask.
You know, whoever made this deck must be very proud of themselves.
Yeah, John will go over and investigate the chest.
Oh, penises. Oh, that's funny. That's very good. I laughed at that.
All right. You check the chest and there's a lock on it.
I need to check for traps and that, I suppose.
All right, make an investigation check for me.
While Joran's doing that, is there? Can I make a perception? Just anything of interest around the area?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check for me.
Sweet.
What was it? Sorry, investigation. Did you say?
Yeah, investigation for traps.
16 plus 4 is a dirty 20.
You're pretty sure it's not trapped. Just looks like it's got a simple lock on it. If you want to unlock it, you can roll a sleight of hand or use your thieves' tools.
That was a 12.
12. You look around. You catch what seems to be a shadow moving inside the Wharf Master's shack.
We don't have a signal.
Stacy.
We don't have a signal for company, so I'm just going to say, I'm going to point towards the shack.
Well, we are meant to be meeting him, so I presume he is expecting us.
Well, I hope it's him.
Okay, I'll kind of walk over and knock on the door.
All right, Durin, what did you roll?
I hadn't yet. So what was it? Sleight of hand or thieves' tools? Did you say?
Yep.
I'll try sleight of hand. Ooh, 19.
19.
This dice is hot.
This is quite a simple lock, and you quite easily unlock it. And you look in the chest, and there are 2 greater potions of healing in there.
There was nothing in the chest.
Well, that's a shame. So sorry you missed out there.
Typical rogues.
All right.
Who's our clerical? That was
Khan.
Khan. I will make my way back over and give them to her.
Ooh.
All right.
Can I tell what type of potions they are?
Yeah, roll a Arcana or Wisdom check. Either one.
I will take Wisdom check.
Just because you're a cleric, I'll let you do a Wisdom check.
Just check the
Considering my
label.
arcana is a problem.
It's actually written right here. There's an ingredients list.
12.
Well,
My fantastic wisdom. I should have gone with the arcana.
all right. I mean, looking at them, you know they're healing potions by their color, but you don't know what type of healing potions, like how good they are.
But is it gluten free?
So how many of the potions were there?
There's 2 of them.
I'll put one in each hand. I'll hold hands out. And I'll be like, pick which one, Daisy.
Ooh, okay. Eeny, meeny, that one, and the one on the left.
So I'll give her one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'll give the other one to our wonderful archery aficionado.
That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is so nice. Thank you so much. Daisy's just gonna pop it in her bag.
All right. Durin, as you take one more look at the deck before you head towards the shack,
A lovely day.
it is a pristine, unspotted deck.
Oh, damn you! I was about to say, someone's been polishing their deck.
That is indeed a very nice deck.
Has
It makes you think if they polish it every night or once a week.
Well, they get tired after, I imagine. So imagine it'd be a once in a go kind of deal.
Oh no! I have a feeling I know who that was.
All right.
Oh. Oh, sweetie, no.
As you're looking at this health, the greater health potion, and you're just kind of swirling it around, just really trying to figure out, is this a regular? Is it a greater healing potion? You see the outside of the bottle start to glow, and then this kind of almost familiar green to pink to orange to purple. Roll a D100 for me.
I'm getting so sick of seeing those colors.
It was.
Why would Joran hand the potion to the wild surge person? I don't know.
It was a 32.
32. What's a 32? Let me check here.
So we've settled on the Chaos Crew. Yes, that's our name now.
That is our group's names for the audience.
Excellent.
We are the Chaos Crew.
It's really been cemented now.
All right, Khan. So as you look at this and stare at it, it starts glowing brighter and brighter. And for some reason in your head, you're like, oh, I know what this potion is. You turn to your friends and suddenly you just disappear. Khan is gone.
And this time it was not an internet dropout.
What are the rest of you doing? You all see as just kind of just disappears.
Poke where she was.
Nothing's there. You don't feel any physical distance.
I'm reaching out. Is there nothing?
Nothing's there. She's not invisible.
Oh no, she's dead.
God!
Beat me to it. You beat me to it.
I wanted to do that this entire time. God!
I don't know what to do about this. I feel really bad. She just gave me this potion too.
Joran will get the edge of his cloak and go, ta-da!
Was
Not funny right now.
How can you bring it back?
All right, Khan, as you're looking at your friends, about to tell them what kind of potion it is, your vision blurs for a second and you're just looking into this weird arcane sea of clouds.
Oh, wow.
But everything is in hues of orange and purple. You see almost like thunder, lightning running through the clouds around, and it's just an endless expanse of space around you.
My God is rewarding me. I must have done something awesome in the past half hour. Oh my God.
Out of the clouds below you,
Balls.
you see the shape of an astral dreadnought coming through, approaching its one single eye locked on you. its mouth opens impossibly wide as its two crab-like hands start reaching forward towards you.
Okay, no, not so cool. Not so cool. Back it on up. Back it
And
on up.
you are back with your party.
Welcome back.
I'm still poking the area. where she
You
was.
poke her right in the eye.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Is it just every time I touch you, Daisy? Is that?
This isn't me. I swear. I'm not being blamed for this. Nope.
It's a contact eye.
They weren't drugs.
Oh well.
Hey, what were you saying anyway? Before you disappeared, Khan, and left us all, what were you saying about these potions?
So they're both healing potions, guys, and
Oh, good. I wasn't going to drink that otherwise.
since just in case I can't get to you on the field, there you go.
Will I trip out like that if I drink it?
No promises.
Fine by me.
Trolley.
Right, anything once.
Mm. I mean,
Sometimes once is all you need.
I've had some good tea in my time, shall we say? But you know, that's definitely been interesting ones today.
You could say some divinity.
Oh.
Zeke, remind me later. I have a joke for you. I feel like you'll really appreciate it. I just thought of it then. Daisy is going. Are we still by the shack where the shadow?
Yeah. As you all turn to the shack, you see in one of the boarded up windows through the crack, you swear you all see like just an eyeball peering at you before it retreats back into the shadows.
Human eyeball or rodent eyeball?
Seems like an eyeball. You're not too sure. It seemed to belong to a human face or some kind of flesh colored rather than hairy.
Is there a door anywhere? Like, you know, is there a door on this? I guess it's a shack, so there would be a door.
Yeah, so as you walk up towards the door, look at the door, there's a handle on the door. Do you reach for it?
Daisy is going to just kick the door in.
As you kick the door, there's this weird moment where your foot hits the door and there's this weird ripple of energy.
Oh,
as it
what the
turns
hell?
from pink to orange to green.
No.
Roll another.
Someone hold my hand. I'm not disappearing again.
Roll D100 for me.
I'll hold your hand.
Who was it?
I told you it was all Daisy.
It's herbal tea. It's to keep me calm. Sorry, D100.
As Sight grabs one of Daisy's hands, Joran will grab the other hand.
All right.
Hold on to me. Okay, sorry. Hang on. I wasn't ready for this. Okay. That would be a 65.
65. As you look around, you see Zayat and Joran holding both your hands, and your eyes flash in this arcane blue. Choose 3 creatures around you.
What?
Choose 3 creatures around you. Kitty!
Do I get a cat?
sorry.
Oh, there's a cat right there.
You just feel this buzz of arcane lightning through your eyes, and you're looking at everyone. Choose 3 creatures.
The 2 holding my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And Zeke. I was thinking about a funny joke to tell him.
He's one of the ones holding your hand.
Oh, sorry.
It's Zeke and Joran holding your hand.
I'm really into the joke right now.
It's
Rusty.
tight. It's dramatic. You don't say
Rusty,
tight.
all right. Up to 3 creatures you choose. Take 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That wasn't the.
Okay.
Who donated that? I want to have a word.
Okay, I rolled really low. I rolled a 2, a 2, a 3, a 3.
Hey!
So not. It's still 10 points of lightning damage. But yeah,
really
so you
weird.
see just lightning just zap from. It actually comes straight from Daisy and just shoots and blasts it, Joran and Zayat backwards, and just hits into Rusty as well.
Yes, the quickening. Wait, what?
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
This is one time I was actually glad not to be chosen. You know, normally I feel a little bit left out, but I'm glad I missed this bullet.
Daisy, you look ahead of you, and the door has also just been like burst open from your kick and the lightning.
I'm getting done with the freaky frick.
You know, Daisy, I know you have electrifying personality, but can you please not shock me?
Firstly, thank you. I consider myself kind of awkward, so this is a really nice thank you. But also, I'm getting sick of the magic. What? Let's go. Who's in here? Get out now.
You see what looks to be a small gnomish figure pop his head out from the door. He's wearing what can only be described as a pirate hat, and his beard is literally in the shape of a rounded rectangle, almost like a paddle.
Not what I was expecting, but you'll do.
You see around his throat a bunch of bandages, and it seems like they're stained with blood.
Okay, so just pointing out, in front of us we have a pirate. Joran, you're a ninja. Do we have to hold you back so we don't have some ninja pirate debacle?
No, we're all good.
Okay, just making sure.
You see the figure wave towards Pete, trying to like point at his throat, points at Pete.
You should be sorry.
I'm not. I'm not sorry.
That's the Wolf Master. Guys.
Would you like to guess? Oh, you. Okay, good. Talk quickly. Not in the mood.
The gnome points at his.
Oh.
Oh.
Wrong choice of words. No, I feel bad. Someone else take the lead.
Oh.
I've already insulted
You're looking a little peely wobbly.
You know, I take it back. Maybe I'm the best talker here. Hang on.
Can anyone talk mind to mind?
No. Do you mean like telepathy?
Yeah, like that.
No.
Wait, hold up. I might actually have a spell for this. Because message is technically telepathy.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm starting to look up the spell now.
So I am gonna message this man.
All right.
Are you okay? What happened? You can reply to this message.
As you feel that arcane message go through and enter his mind, you see as he looks surprised for a bit, and his eyes flash from orange to pink to green to purple.
Why?
All right.
Ring it.
So
He's just taking a jobby.
I'm gonna get Master Sight and also Daisy to roll a D100.
Okay.
This is my hubris right here. You know what? I'm doing the thick boys on this one. I got thick boys.
Only the thickest of boys here. Okay,
They're with
sorry.
3 Cs. Ooh.
That would be 4.
Oh.
And that will be 60.
Is that
All
a
right.
cat? Sorry, cat.
So that's a 4 for Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy,
No. Sorry, I don't answer to that anymore.
your eyes glaze over for a second, as if you have a weird transparent bluish film over your eyes. And you swear you can see this other shadowy figure standing behind the Wolf Master.
Oh, I hate it here already.
It looks like it's almost like a a big bird. You're not sure. It's in the shadows, so you can't see it too well. But it looks like the figure of a big bird.
I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to point it at the bird. Show yourself, shadow bird.
Shadow
This is a trip
bird?
I'm not willing to go on.
As you see that, you see the Wolf Master shakes his hands like this and kind of puts his hands up to stop you from doing that.
Talk very quickly. Oh, wait, hang on. Message very quickly.
And as he responds to you, this is my bird.
I can see that. Why is it a
What?
shadow and
My bird's
huge?
name is Kit.
Wait, can I see the bird?
No, you cannot see the bird.
Message again. What bird? There's nothing behind you.
There's invisible bird behind me.
This feels like a Sesame Street reference would be appropriate, but I don't know that because that's not here.
Okay, message again. So what is happening to you right now? Because you can't speak.
Wait, what did you roll? You rolled a 60, right?
Yep.
You regain your lowest level expended spell slot.
Oh, cool. Got my first level spell slot back.
All right.
Nice.
And as you regain that, Simon, for some reason, your finger feels a bit tingly, so you look at it, and your fingernails glowing orange
Weird.
to pink to green to purple. Roll a d100.
Oh no, it's spreading.
I must have scrubbed a little bit too hard on the deck earlier on. That's a 17.
All right, 17. 17. You grow a long beard made of feathers that remain until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode out of your face.
That's great.
He's turning into the shadow bird.
Oh, actually, I quite
Wait,
like
hold-
this.
Whatever shadow bird you're talking about, I'm pretty sure it's with the dude. He messaged me back. He said that bird's with him.
That's weirdly not comforting.
This is no shadow bird. This is just invisible bird.
Okay, message. Still doesn't answer our question. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Daisy's gonna put down the sword if only because it's heavy and she's getting tired.
This is a bit weird way to talk. I'll let my bird talk.
Can you make it visible so I can see?
Yes. And you see he puts his hand up and does this weird kind of hand signal. And all of a sudden you all see this big parrot-like bird standing behind him. Some of you have seen this race before, known as an Aarakocra. And you know, it looks like a parrot, red feathers with a bit of rainbow towards the back. And it kind of shuffles its way past the Wolf Master towards you.
I don't like. No.
And it kind of like snaps its head towards each of you, just looking.
Don't look at me.
You can ask any questions,
I'm not the talker of the group. Who is?
Polly, want a cracker? How you doing there, mate? You alright?
Who's Polly?
I think Polly will be giving you the cracker.
Is
What
that a euphemism?
is that
Lauren?
supposed to mean?
Is this another penis reference thing? I'm not catching it.
What's your name, buddy? As Simon addresses Bird Boy or Bird Person.
Big bird.
Master called me Cat.
Cat.
Yes.
I don't know the
Mr.
Mr.
Bird
Opportunity here, but fair.
Hey, hang on. Wait. You're a sentient bird. Why do you have a master? Is he keeping you as a slave?
No. He helped me. He saved my life.
So he's friend, not master.
Right, master?
Well, you call him master, but you're sentient, so he shouldn't own you.
Why does... Sorry, go on, Cat.
All right. I call him master.
Why, though? Like, why doesn't your master talk?
He used to talk, but he was in the battle.
Okay, battle with whom exactly?
Seemed like a bunch of rodents to me, huh?
Oh, cool, rats.
Yes, ratman.
Okay.
Rat
I
man.
think he called you master because he's the wolf master.
Yes, master.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Okay, yes.
So
That makes more
linguistics.
sense.
Sorry, I have a whole lot of love for everyone here. I'm just not very smart.
Don't worry about
me
it.
too.
Like, different colloquialisms all over the place, right? You know.
I mean, it's
different-
also a giant talking bird,
There's a
so I
phrase.
feel like there's a bit of leeway here.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen a lot today.
We've seen too much today.
Have you guys not seen Aarakocras before?
No.
No, this is the first time for me.
Oh, right. Okay.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry for pointing a knife at a sword at you. Sorry, less of a knife, more of a sword. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, he seems nice.
Okay, so he fought rat men. So I guess people like George. That happened to other people here.
George isn't ratman.
He is now.
Bad news.
Yeah.
So if you were close to George, I don't know, do you sit down?
George was friend.
Okay, so you might want to do your...
He was.
Yeah, keyword there.
Yeah. We can let you know where he is if you would like to bury what's left.
Most of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question, Kat.
I wouldn't go out that way, though.
Oh yeah, the dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to ask Kat if how recently this battle was. You know, you said he
Ooh, yes,
lost his
good
voice in a battle. Is that something that happened recently, or is this a while ago?
Just the other day.
Oh, right. And everyone else is dead, or are they just sleeping?
Everyone hiding. Everyone defense.
So they're still here.
The townspeople are here. The ratmen back to the manor.
Manor. That's okay.
Mansion,
Manor.
Yes.
Where is this manor?
Mansion on top of the hill.
Of course it is. Of course.
Is there any? Look, we've been sent to sort of investigate this, Kat. What is there up there? Is there anything that we should be aware of? Is there anything that the red man has got? That's I know he's got the children from what we understand, but what else is up there? Do you know?
Marsha says the mayor is up there with the bard. Don't know what happened there.
Oh.
Maybe mayor stuck.
Does anyone else have the feeling that the children could be the giant rats?
Oh, I hadn't even considered that. Oh, actually, speaking of which, who was paying us?
The mayor.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well that's too far away.
That's the master.
Oh, the master. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, cool. Money now, please. I feel like we've already done enough here.
Daisy, you're responsible for negotiations. There you go.
Oh, that
You
was a
just got
massive
here,
mistake. Consider it bonus fee, signing bonus for going up there and taking care of this.
You see the bird turn around, look at his master. Master kind of sighs, looks at the hopelessness of the situation of the village, kind of disappears into the house or the shack.
If it's any consolation, we already came across a dragon.
Look, I mean, if this didn't work, I was going to get scary, so I'm glad this is working.
Look, I feel bad for the little bugger. Do we really need to get the money up front before we're going to do the job? I feel really, really bad for this village that is already a shithole and has had a lot of bad stuff happen to it.
Look, I mean,
you're right,
I'm
mate.
taking it.
Yeah, this town's the pits.
Yeah, no offense, Cad, but it's looking pretty crap.
But it's not my town.
Yeah, I'm not doing all this for nothing. This already feels like too much.
It's not as if we're asking for more or anything like that. We're just
This
asking...
is just what we were promised.
Yeah.
You
it's
see
fine.
the gnome, after a bit, stumble out with a small chest of gold and hands it to Daisy.
Excellent. Math is not my strong suit. Can someone who's good with the numbers count this?
I think...
I'm good with numbers.
I can do that pretty quick.
Oh,
Whoever takes it first. There you go.
All right, Rusty, as you go to take this, you flip open the chest, and it definitely looks like, just at a quick glance, definitely around that amount. You have to count it properly to really suss out exactly how much it is. But as you're inspecting the coins, they start glowing. Orange to pink to green to purple. Roll a D100.
Can I quickly take the chest back before you...
Unfortunately.
No! Not the money!
don't send the chest to the astral plane.
69.
You better bring that back.
One of the
Nice.
best numbers there are.
Nice.
All right, as you're counting,
That's nice. Nice is
you
appropriate.
feel a familiar kind of flash of energy wash over of you. And all you see is just a floating treasure chest around.
You're making our money float away.
You don't see each other anymore. There's nothing, just a floating treasure chest.
I'm going for the chest. Immediately, I'm just gonna crash tackle the chest.
All right, Rusty. You see Daisy run towards you. Oh, you don't see her, but all of a sudden you feel just this force of just this bulky
210
body
pounds, baby.
just crash into you, roll to attack.
You just got quarterback tackled.
Pretty much.
Am I rolling to attack?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Daisy.
Oh dear.
But you're just using it's an unarmed strike for this. As you crash into the treasure chest. And the
This is
invisible
not
guy
in
that's
rage as
holding
well,
it.
so okay. Okay, but I do get a bonus 2. I get a bonus 4 because unarmed strike, so it's okay. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be that'd be 8.
8. Actually, technically you'd have advantage because Rusty can't see, but you can see the treasure chest he's holding, so you can see where he is.
Okay, that now becomes 19.
All right, Rusty does a hit.
No.
Oh, you feel like you're charging to a solid brick wall of armor. As you smack, your body just crashes and you stop. You're just all see as the coins just scatter on the floor everywhere.
Oh, great. Now I've got a bloody start again. Everybody
And
stay
Daisy
still.
pops into view as she made an attack. She's the only visible one.
I'll cast Fairy Fire, please.
All right.
Nice.
Is anyone trying to dodge that? It's a dex save, right?
It is a dex save, yes. Dex save is 16.
All right. You
Let me
see
roll.
Rusty
Let me roll.
beginning
Let me
to
roll.
cast.
Can I try that because
The deck rolls a 1, so it doesn't save.
Yeah, can I use Danger Sense? Is that something I can use now even though I'm not in combat? It's a deck save.
It's not really a trap, I guess,
okay.
towards you. This is just a spell being cast towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the radius of fairy fire?
It's
20
20
feet.
20 feet cube.
Okay,
I'm going to center it myself.
Can Daisy make an attempt to try and dodge it?
Yeah, so will Simon.
Yeah, everyone can if you want. You can make a dex saving throw, or if you don't want to, then
I choose to fail.
I just hit a wall. I'm not going through that again.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
To fail.
Wait, how long does that last?
Oh, yeah, cool.
You know what? I'm just gonna cast See Invisibility on myself.
That
right.
was a 12.
At 12. What's the DC for your
16.
16. All right.
18 for Simon.
All right. Anyone else failed? No. Joran, you failed, right? Natural 1.
Well, the deck did. The deck rolled a natural 1.
All right.
You asked for a
Fair.
deck save.
Yep. Khan, what did you roll?
Wasn't me.
No, Khan chose to fail.
Okay. Yep. So everyone who failed, what color is your fairy fire? How does Rusty cast his fairy fire?
So he just dumps out a load of billowing rainbow-coloured smoke that spreads across the room from a few vents around his waist, and it just envelops and hangs around everyone. So
All
they're
right.
nicely limbed in rainbow-coloured smoke.
As you see this rainbow smoke just fill the area, some of you manage to step away from it, go in to the wind. Others are just surrounded by this, and even though they're invisible, you can see their forms just outlined in this smoke.
You can see Khan sort of like dancing and twirling in the smoke.
I'm not even the one tripping now. What the hell?
This is quite weird. I'll be honest. There's a lot of surges of magic around here. It's quite wild.
This is the most I've ever encountered ever. This feels really unnatural, like some kind of really, really, really ticked god.
I think this whole town must have some form of curse over it as part of what's going on, and everyone here is affected by magic until it's resolved.
All right.
Then let's go kill a rat king.
Just up on the hill. Just up on the hill.
Oh, I could bring his tail in the face.
All I saw was
Are we going to invite the Wharf Master and the Sarah Cochra to come with us, or more the merrier? Or are we leaving them here?
I'm pretty sure they're not going to want to come. But they can
just real quick, that money, we still have the money, right?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. I'm happy.
Oh, scoop up anything that's been spilled. Put it back.
Thank you, Rusty. You're an angel. When we're done, drinks on me. Legend.
All right. Pete kind of looks around, and's like, "Oh, if you don't mind, I'm gonna kind of check up in here. Maybe try keep safe. It was good traveling with you all. Don't really want to do it again, but
It was a pleasure.
good luck."
We're going to get terrible ratings.
Well, I mean, hopefully you find the children and figure out what's wrong. But yeah, I'll be staying here.
Pete's like, I could not care less about them now. I just want to live.
Pretty much. You see,
All right, let's do this. 30 minutes in and out. Let's go.
That sounds about right.
Let's do it.
This can only go well for us. Everything else has gone so swimmingly.
All right, montage scene.
You just
20-minute adventure in and out. Let's go.
Let's condense this fight down.
Pete, can you just leave a positive review when people ask you how our group actually goes as mercenaries and
of course. And you see he's just kind of fading into the shack.
Homer Simpsons into the hedges.
Remember to give us 5 stars.
All right, yeah, 5 stars. Don't know what that means, but sure. Cool. 5 stars. All the stars.
Awesome. All the stars. As long as there's no dreadnought with it. Cool.
Okay.
What?
I'm just getting flashbacks. It's okay. Acid trips. Sometimes that happens. You get.
Anyways,
all right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go kill a rat man.
Good luck. All right.
Thank you, Tweety.
All right, so you all heading up the hill towards the mansion?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
Actually, first, before we go, can I there's a couple of things I want to do. First, I want to inspect the acid marks to see if there's anything about them we need to potentially be aware of.
Yep. Roll a survival or investigation check. Either one.
I will pick survival, and I'm not the best roller, so here goes. Nope, natural 1. There we go.
Now they're a nice colour.
This is why my characters get stacked with such good stats, and I still roll like that. This is.
You look at it for a second. Not sure what it is, so you try to touch it, and it just, you look at it. Takes you a while, but you notice it's burning your hand. It's eating into your hand.
But I was wearing gloves. I specified.
As you look at that, where your glove finger was is now just your naked finger poking out in the freezing air.
How much acid damage am I taking?
I'll say you don't take any, but your glove is gone. Or just the glove finger, just one glove finger.
I have to sit down and crochet up another set. Right. I'll do that on the next cart ride if there's no more dragons.
All right.
I can probably help with that. That was one of my hobbies before this and craft brewing. So let's do that.
We could sit down and just have a stitching session together.
That actually sounds so nice. Let's do that after we kill Rat King.
Yes. The other thing is I thought that maybe before we actually get to the manor, we could stop on the outside and I could give you all just a little bit of a pep talk before we go in there.
Oh boy, here we go.
So once we get closer to the manor, I'll sit them down and be like, guys, we've faced a lot today. We're doing a really good job. I mean, who would have thought we could have beaten a dragon? We've found a new bird species. We've met some friends along the way. Sure, we couldn't save George, but he was already in a lot of trouble. Let's get this hootenanny on the road, guys. And a cast motivational speech.
All right, so we'll save that till you get there, but with that, you do cast it. All right. So first, you guys are exiting the village to head up the hill towards the mansion. As you do, you see the fog rolls thick around you. The path is hard to see, almost obscured by both the snow and the fog around you. And it sends shivers around. Daisy, it causes you to sneeze. And as you sneeze, you see some boogers fly out. They glow in.
No! 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 No!
To orange, to green, to purple. Roll
No! I'm never doing this again.
Is this where the acid came from?
That's it. Mum was right. I'm staying indoors. This is enough. Should have just stayed with the children. Would have been fine. But no, I had to go adventuring. I had to be a big girl.
All right, what did you roll? D100?
Oh, sorry, I haven't done that yet. I was too busy having a meltdown. Give me a second. Sorry, I'll be right with you.
Just with that one, yeah. You know how when somebody sneezes, it encourages someone else to sneeze? You know, it's like that yawn. If somebody does it, then it's sort of like infectious. Mm-hmm. Simon sneezes and all of the feathers go out from the beard.
That was 47.
47, all right.
I'm going to pick my dice up. Give me a second. I have words with some donors after this.
As you see,
some things I want to say.
As you sneeze and you see the booger on the floor, it starts to glow, and then suddenly you hear Simon sneeze next to you, and the feathers just.
Wonyo. Sorry, can I be a complete troll?
Mm-hmm.
So
Go for it.
I have ability called Flash of Genius that allows me to normally add 5 to somebody's roll. Because chanting and 47 take away 5 is 42. Can we go potted plant?
Excuse me? What? Run that by me again, son?
I'm going to use my Flash of Genius skill to take 5 off of Daisy's roll.
I will allow this.
What's happening to me, Carl?
You see, as she sneezes, you look at your booger glowing, and it seems to be getting bigger and bigger. But no, actually, you seem to be shrinking and shrinking and shrinking.
What the
And you're
hell?
looking around and your feet are stuck. And you're almost like a baby Groot. You are now a potted plant.
Really sorry.
I don't think you are really sorry.
Steve, I just have to say,
Can I
that
move my
was
leaves?
bloody genius.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're almost like a baby Groot, just like moving around, but you
In
can't
the
really move
formation
anywhere.
of my leaves, I'm gonna present 2 twigs.
You know what? I'm gonna pick up the potted plant. I'm just gonna carry the potted plant up the mountain with us.
So, hang on.
Well,
Does that
good,
mean
you
when
can
we go
look
in for
after
the
it.
does that mean when we go in for the final assault, we need to have Mr. Blue Sky playing?
I'm just
Guardians
gonna
of the Galaxy
dance.
2?
I'm just
Man.
gonna dance.
Where's
Ballsy to go
where's
into
the
your
bar
fight with that you're
margarita?
barbarian. I love that for you. Just gonna wiggle.
I'm gonna say
Well,
for this, just to make it fun as well. Normally it's just your plant until the end of your next turn, so that's literally just like 6 seconds. But for this, I'll say you have 1 hit point as a plant, and if you lose that hit point, then you turn back, almost like a polymorph.
Someone throw me at something.
Do you want me to cause psychic damage by singing to you?
You know, this is the quietest my mind has felt for a long time, I imagine.
Have we missed one hugely glaring obvious thing here? Her name's Daisy.
I know.
It was just like the weird prophet said.
She's definitely a Daisy.
Damn it!
Yes, how did we miss that? Okay, yes.
I'm just gonna
potted
vibe.
plant, baby
Just gonna
Daisy
vibe.
Groot thing.
You know what? I'm gonna dance with you too.
Let's get it.
Baby Groot, it's Daisy Groot.
Daisy Groot's here to party, y'all.
All right, Daisy Groot. There we have it.
All right, we're on their way up to the manor.
You could say we're hooked on a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
All right. As you travel up this steep incline of a hill, making your way through the fog and the snow towards the mansion, you don't encounter anything and make it there, thanks to an ancient red dragon who took up some time. So you make it to the mansion, and Khan, you do the speech. And everyone, what does the speech do? Yeah, what is your
I'm not
speech?
sure how much you can hear in your current state, Daisy.
The approximation of a thumbs up. In the
But
leaf
we're
form.
doing so well together. We've got this. This town's throwing so many shenanigans at us, but we're coming through all of them. Oops, and I dropped the pot.
All right. All right.
Look, I honestly, that is the most peaceful experience I've had all day. So thank you. But also, never doing that again.
Well, let's fix this town up and get this show on the road.
All right. You all see as the smoke sort of clears, where the fog almost clears in front of you to reveal the mansion. It looks broken in places. You see, it's a double-story mansion. The top windows seem to be broken. It seems like the front fence, the front gate is on the ground in front of you, and parts of the ceiling are just fallen in. You also see what looks to be 2 small creatures in the mansion yard, about 60 feet away from you. They don't seem to notice you at the moment. They look either like kind of like a cat or small dog or something like that, a bit too far away to see, but they seem to be chasing each other.
Oh, I was full on going to attack them. Never mind. I didn't realize they were tiny creatures. Never mind.
Oh, can I see whether or not they're tiny human creatures or tiny rodent creatures?
All right, make a perception check.
I need to stop using digital dice. 12.
12. I mean, they don't look human. They definitely seem to be fur. I have some kind of fur on them. Can't really make out too much, but you do see, you see it's four-legged, seems to have a tail. Can't really see its head very well.
Okay, so guys, up ahead, tail furry creatures. Can't really tell if they're rodents, but given the situation, pretty sure they probably are.
At this point, I'm not done taking. Oh, sorry.
Well, before we go in, I want to take a minute to cast Fortune's Favor because I feel so bad that we're bullying with this wild magic surge. It basically almost acts as one free DM inspiration. So you get Fortune's Favor.
You can reroll one of your D20s.
And it lasts for 1 hour.
Noise.
Noise.
Now, at some point, obviously these outside things are just little skirmishes. Before we get to the big job at hand in there, I wouldn't mind us all getting together for a little bit of a group hug before we go in, so I can just give you all a little bit of an extra oomph. But for now, these little skirmishes, we can just do as we are.
All right.
It's lovely.
So,
thank you, Con.
Thank you.
For me, I like giving hugs, little touch-ups, all okay.
Thank you so much. That's very. Like, I was just turned into a pot plant, so at the moment, anything is better than nothing.
And
this is fantastic.
I dropped you, Daisy. I'm really sorry, but we know.
No, this is much better.
Okay.
I can flip people off in real life now.
Okay, that's all right then. So, what are we doing about these two fairy creatures?
I'm not taking any more chances, I don't think. Well, I went Sean Connery for a second there.
I'm thinking that if the children have been turned into these rat creatures, killing them would be putting them out of their misery. I mean, again, I can be a very peaceful person, but sometimes in order to bring peace, you have to do things like that.
So what you're saying is, pulls out the wand.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Cool. Well, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's bloody go.
Daisy would like to rage.
Yay!
all right, you're raging. What are the rest of you doing? They're about 60 feet away at the moment, and there's this broken kind of fence or gate about 30 feet from you as well.
I mean, do they know that we're there yet?
They don't seem to know this at the moment. They seem to be just preoccupied, chasing each other around the yard.
How many are grouped up in a 20-foot radius?
There's only 2 at the moment. You just see 2 of them.
But Daisy's about to be there.
Yes. Also, just to add, with the rage, I'm going to use Form of the Beast and a spiked tail that will extend out the side and just kind of skitter across the ground.
All right.
It's about 10 foot with reach, 10-foot reach.
Okay. So you see Daisy rage and charge forward towards the creatures.
I'm smashing that gate.
Can I just be a dick?
A deck.
A deck.
That's a pretty nice deck, but yeah, continue.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to fire 2 arrows, one at either creature. Just before Daisy gets to them. That's what Simon wants to do.
All right, as that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to pull out a wand as well and take a shot at one of them.
What spell are you casting?
Firebolt. Through the wand.
Okay, yep.
I am going to Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to save some of my bigger things for a little bit more than just a skirmish.
All right. Joran, what are you doing?
Joran's watching what happens. He's weighing up, like, what the chances of these poor two rodent-like things with the raging barbarian and others. He's just going, like, you know what? Let's just watch how this goes, and if they need help, I'll jump right in there at the end of the initiative order.
All right, and Master Zeit.
Since our barbarian is running in, I'll leave the fireball for later.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I'm just gonna cast magic missile on one of them.
Magic.
Whichever.
Get there, and they're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
still
say
going.
because you're
Yes, lose,
60
you lose.
feet away, Daisy, it's gonna take you your action.
Yep, I've got 40 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to use action to dash to get there. So by the time you get there, everyone roll your attacks for me.
Oh my god, please! Let me do one thing with this. I've been prepping so hard.
Oh.
Alright, so that is gonna be 3d4s because it's 3 darts.
Mm-hmm.
It's 14 for the first hit and a 20 for the second, not natural.
Let me just quickly check these guys.
So Sacred Flame requires you to roll too.
Yep. All right. So sorry, Simon. What was that first to hit?
14,
14, and for the second one,
20.
20. All right. The first one misses. The second one hits.
Okie dokie.
All right. Roll for damage for one of them. Dex save. They rolled an 18 plus 1. That is a 19 save.
They beat it.
All right.
I rolled a 26 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
That is 25 points of damage.
25. All right.
Rusty holds up this wand, much like a musket pistol, and takes aim, and then fires it. And this huge explosion goes off. Smoke goes everywhere, and a firebolt shoots out and hits one of the rats. And he screams at the top of his lungs, "Take that, you dirty rat!"
Cool. All right. Master Zeit, what did you roll for damage?
7 points of force damage.
7 points. And Simon, what did you roll for damage?
14 points of piercing damage.
All right. So Daisy, as you run, raging, charging towards them with your axe, you see as a firebolt whizzes past your head, and one of them, it just hits one, while the others, you see this arrow pierce through it, and then these arcane, invisible forces of missiles just smack into it. And as you get there, you see these two creatures. They turn to you for a second, and they do not have heads. Where the head should be is just a gaping hole with just rows of circular teeth. And as all of this is hitting them, as you're looking down, they just explode.
Oh, you are kidding me! Oh.
With that,
Better watch out. The first 3 rolls is a splash.
You take 8 points of acid damage for the first one exploding.
Because I'm in rage, that's still. Oh no, it's because it's not weapon damage.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And you take 7 points of acid damage for the second one exploding. So as you just see her run up, she's just covered in this acid. And you see it kind of burning and sizzling from her skin as she looks, and there's just nothing, just 2 little acid holes there.
What did you call me?
Excuse me?
And Khan will just point to Zeit.
Sorry about it, Daisy. Yeah.
Why are we pointing to me?
It was your fault, Side, to be honest. We all saw it. You were the only one that threw a spell.
Listen, I saw all of you throw spells.
I'm taking someone's cut of the money. Someone's giving me something.
Yeah,
All right,
Side,
Khan.
come on, fess up.
Khan, as you try to do your sacred flame but missed, you kind of like, why didn't that hit? You look at your hand and it's glowing from pink to orange to green to purple. Roll a D100 for me.
41.
41. Oh wait, is that
No, 42's the plant.
Well, 41 to 42 is the plan.
Oh no!
And as you look down at your hand, you swear it's turned into a leaf for a second, and you know what's happening. You just look at the rest of your team, and you are now a plant. What flower would you like to be?
Oh, I'm totally a peace lily.
All right. Just see another potted plant just there.
I can see Khan shrinking and going, oh, fig.
100%. I'm still really ticked off, but I'm gonna just kind of look down at the plant and be like, oh, okay. Pick her up. I'm gonna hold the plant in one arm. You're coming with me. We'll both be pissed together. I'm taking the peace lily. This feels like what's it called? Hot fuzz. I'm taking my peace lily.
I love it.
Also, sorry.
For the greater good.
1 year, I can't edit my. For some reason, it's not letting me edit my hit points. So I'm just gonna write it down.
All right, there should be like a health or heal or damage.
Yeah. So if you actually click on the hit points, it should bring up a separate panel that will have a healing box and a damage box.
But even just right next to the hit point, there should be like a heal and damage little box that you can enter the damage into.
Yeah, it's not actually like letting me.
Okay, maybe just write it down for now. That should be okay.
I'm just gonna keep it down.
Yeah.
So what did I have? It was what, 68 or something, wasn't it?
You have 85 hit points.
But I took that acid damage.
Yeah, so
It was only 15, wasn't it? Wasn't it an 8?
Yeah, just 15 points.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Thanking you. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Okay, so as Daisy picks up Khan as a plant, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I guess let's go in.
Following Daisy.
Yep. Am I still in rage? Because I didn't get to attack something then.
Yeah, I'd say over time as you walk towards the mansion, you kind of calm down a bit. It's quite cold still outside. You're kind of getting upset that you didn't really get to hit anything. Feeling a bit more sad and angry.
Slowly fizzles out to more of like a teenage stomp. Just like, want to hit something.
I'd like to think the vibes from the peace lily are calming you down as well.
That's it. Okay, cool. Yep, I've come out of rage. A waste of a rage. That was so good though.
Okay. I can't talk as a peace lily. The highest charisma character is gone.
I'm gonna hold up the peace lily and like, which way? Where? You're leading us.
A little leaf will just like point to the door.
Everyone follow the peace lily.
Right, towards the door.
As Daisy holds it up, I'm going to use telekinetic shove to make it fly out of her hands 5 feet. And
Daisy, you're not sure if you accidentally it slipped out of your hands or what, but it was there for 1 second and then it was just gone.
Oh, I feel so bad. She gave me the health potion and everything, and I'm dropping her.
All right, Khan, you are back to normal.
Welcome back.
Okay, I dropped you.
That's fair. You were a beautiful piece, Lily. For what it's worth.
Thank you. At least I know I've got a good career in botany if I need to, if this adventuring gig doesn't work out.
And we survived this.
Yes, well, maybe I'll get a job in Bunnings. Someone can do the Saturday sandwiches and I'll just do the garden department.
This fantasy world and rural Australia have really come together.
Oh, the story on Saturdays at Bunnings, you know?
All right, so what are the rest of you doing now? Just heading up to the
all going over my
Sorry.
Yeah, just heading further into the manor, I suppose.
Yeah, just keep on.
Keeping a lookout to see if there seems to be anywhere that's been made as like a lair.
All right, so the doors are closed, but there are quite big glass windows on the doors. Some of them have been smashed in. The first two, whoever you think the first two to reach the doors, make perception checks for me.
I think that would be me. I'm in front.
All right, Daisy and Rusty.
That would be perception. 18.
18?
Yep.
I'm gonna use my flash genius to add 5 to my perception check, and it's a dirty 20 in total.
Okay. And Rusty, do you have dark vision?
Believe so, yeah.
All right. Peering into the mansion, you see that most of the interior walls and rooms of the first floor seem to have been broken down or just removed, where this whole first floor seems to resemble more of just a singular large hall. You can see as you look through the window, look upwards as well, there's quite a number of holes in the ceiling leading to the second floor and lights filtering down from there. But with an 18 and a 20, you do see that in the back right-hand corner, towards on the floor, it seems that there's some kind of warm orange glow coming from the back right-hand corner.
Okay. I'm going to report that to those behind us and just... I feel like there's some, like, it's definitely a trap. Like 100% surely. Big open room. But there's something back there. I mean, obviously it's a trap, but there is something back there that is probably of interest. Glowing, warm. You saw it, Rusty.
Just checking, it's not glowing orange, then green, then purple.
Look,
No, it just seems like coming through the floorboards. It's just this orange light kind of dully filtering through the floorboards in the back right-hand corner.
I never see that again, it'll be too soon.
Is there any stairs leading downwards around here?
There doesn't look like to be any stairs leading downwards. From what you can see, it's pretty much just an empty hall with the light coming through the ground at the back right.
Okay.
Well, look, I'm not charging it again.
Now, I just want to sit everyone down. Let's get everyone in for a huddle because I think we're getting close to the crux of the situation. I want the best for us as we go forward in this, so I would like to cast...
I love that one.
That spell.
I do love to hum it too.
It's a high-level spell.
That's very high level.
Yes.
You have that spell already?
You better start that spell with mana.
Yes, I know. Fantastic. I would like to do Emboldening Bond, which will... Who am I going to do it on? I would like to do it on Daisy.
Yep.
I feel special. Thank you.
I would like to do it on Simon.
Oh, so do I.
We're special.
And which of... Is Rusty, or having worked with this group before, does Rusty or Durin tend to frontline or range?
Sharon does a little bit of both.
I can go up front.
Well, it doesn't worry me. I'm just choosing who wants the other bless for an hour condition.
Give it to Rusty.
Okay, so Rusty, Daisy, and Simon, you guys have bless for an hour.
Nice.
Thank you.
A bit better than bless. It's also like a guidance bless, where I think ability checks and attack rolls and saving throws all get a d4 to him. Then for the next hour. Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Well,
I say, hey, maybe I will be religious after all.
Now, the key with it though is that one of the other three of you have to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
Which is why I've put it all on the front liners, because you're probably all going to be within 30 feet of each other when you fight it. But as long as one of you, there's a bond now between the three of you, so as long as you're within 30 feet of one of the other three, you get to add a d4 to all your stuff.
Well, Simon, when we're stealing kills from each other, that'll come in handy.
All
That
right,
would be-
Daisy. That sounds like you're being very salty about something that you said that you didn't mind about, right? So I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I never
Alright.
said didn't mind. Those
But
words never crossed
listen.
these lips.
That's
Listen,
fair. That's fair.
before you guys go charging in head first,
Oof, my favorite.
let me blow things up.
Look fair.
While they're all doing this, DM, I'm going to remove a healing potion that I brought with me from my backpack and drink it because I need to recover some hit points before
Alright.
we go into any big bad.
Go ahead, no problem.
I'm going to pull 3 syringes out of a panel on my arm and jab Daisy and Simon and Khan with them.
I regain
Get
6.
5. Your maximum hit points and current hit points increased by 5 due to aid.
Oh,
so that's
cute.
for the
Nice.
next 8 hours.
bloody hell, Rusty. That was really kind of you, mate.
So,
So
with,
much.
with the motivational speech that I gave everyone, you all have 5 temporary hit points and advantage on wisdom saves until you're actually hit.
So these temporary hit points technically replace those, but do we still maintain the benefit of the?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd say you still retain all the other benefits. Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Will, you said you're also a frontliner?
No, I didn't, but I didn't want to correct Khan because she healed me already, or gave me bless. But I'm an archer, so I'm pretty good at archery.
Well, you probably should need this anyways. I will take a minute to cast Gift of Electricity, which allows you to add a 1d8 on your initiative rolls.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. That's great. Thank you very much, like.
Give you some foresight.
Be back in 1 minute, sorry.
This accent, I'm living for this. This voice is just, yes. I'm so glad you decided to go with it.
It's much better than my Scottish Sean Connery.
Don't you dare talk smack about your accent work. Love, I'm here for it.
It won't
Makes it
fly.
sparkle.
I need someone to donate so I can change back to Irish. Especially for this end level boss.
So for this one, you are all outside the mansion peering in the door. What are you guys doing now?
Let's go kill the rat.
Kick in the door.
Yeah, kick in the door. Let's do
All
it.
guns blazing.
All right.
I'll go first.
Yes.
I'll kick in the door.
All right. Make an athletics check for me.
Sure.
An athletics check. I am good at those.
I feel like this is a game of Munchkin. I kick in the door.
Come on, big boy.
There's just no respect for doors here. Not in this
That is
family.
13 plus 4, 17.
17. Easy enough. These doors seem to have been almost like the wood on the doors have been frozen by just the cold around here. And as you kick it in, it almost splinters forward, and both the doors connected to each other just fall forward, and you can enter the mansion.
Okay. I just want to check because the audience are keen for this sort of thing. Daisy, do you happen to have javelins in your equipment?
A cheeky jabby.
A cheeky jabby. I don't actually. I just have my great axe.
Oh no. No one has javelins in their equipment.
No one's got a javvy.
No one's got a javvy, so we can't do the donate and we'll chuck a javvy.
All right. Well, Daisy, apparently you do have 3 javelins.
Well, would you look at that? They just appeared.
Yes.
The weirdest thing, you just forgot they were there tied to your back.
Yes,
I mean,
it's
it's been a
wild.
while since you've used them.
So
I love when that happens.
the audience can donate for our barbarian to chuck a cheeky javvy.
Chuck a cheeky jabby. You love to see it. Sorry, let me just.
I quite literally had to ask the chat what is a javvy?
What the hell's a javvy? I kept thinking
10 poles.
You see, dear boy, it's when one has a javelin and one throws it at one's enemy.
But they do it rather in a surprising manner, which is why it's a little bit cheeky.
All right. Zayt, as you kick in the door, your foot lands on the ground on the door. You see the same kind of rippling energy
I see it. I see it coming.
that Daisy had when she kicked in the door. You see the pink,
Honestly.
the orange, the green, the purple Roll a D100.
Come on, thick boys.
And also,
Oh.
Joran, you're back to Irish.
Oh, 14.
14. What is a 14?
I think I remember this one.
Let me check here. You cast Confusion centered on yourself.
Oh, good. Oh, I thought it was the fireball one for a second. Oh,
Alright, so...
There is no escape.
oh.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on yourself must make a wisdom saving throw. What's your wisdom DC?
My wisdom DC?
Yep. Your saving throw DC.
Oh, saving throw would be if I actually had it up. Where
Should just
is
be in
it
your
on-
spell section at the top.
Oh, yeah. 16.
16. Alright, everyone. The whole party, make a wisdom saving throw for me. And let me know if you get less than 16.
Do I have to do that as well?
I would say if you cast it, you necessarily don't have to. But if you want to, you can roll it.
9.
4.
Yep, 9.
Alright, 9, 4. Actually, Zai, because of a donation before, you can roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, for Zai. Just for Master Zai, for his saving throw, he gets to roll with disadvantage. So who passed? Anyone put their hands up if they passed?
Yeah, according to the wording, I do in fact hit myself in my own confusion.
All right.
So that
Khan
is going to
passed.
be 15. 15 plus 2, so 17 for me.
That's with disadvantage?
Yep, 15 and 18.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All right, so
you get an extra D4 because of the bless.
Oh, true. Sorry, don't mind me. That it's not going to get much better. Oh my God. That was 1. So 10.
all right, so who failed?
DC
Put your hands
16, I can't help.
Hands up. Okay, Daisy and Simon failed. All right,
Oh dear.
both of you roll d10s for me.
Is that with any bonuses on that?
No, just a d10.
That would be a 4.
A 4,
A 5.
all right, and a 5. All right, that is both. Zai, as you get pumped up from Khan's speech, kick in the door and walk forward. Daisy and Simon just freeze. They don't do anything as the whole party walks past them.
She was scratching nose at the time, so she's like,
They just have this really dopey look on their face as you turn around, like, why aren't they following them?
So can't it be like this in front of them and they're still frozen?
Yeah, for about 6 seconds. Then they get back to normal.
Not enough time to write on their faces.
what? You said what now?
Oh, what are you trying to do, Can't get away from me with that Sharpie.
Oh, actually, no. The duration's 1 minute concentration.
Never mind.
Wait, now is it me casting it or is the wild magic casting it?
It's coming from you.
Yeah, you cast confusion, so it comes from you.
So I can forcefully break the concentration.
Yes, you can if you want.
Don't let it drop yet. I've got my Sharpie. I'm drawing peace symbols on their cheeks. Come
Okay, I'll wait for her to be done drawing a Sharpie.
Yeah, so I'll draw some lovely peace symbols, like one on a cheek.
Oh, don't forget the cat ears. The cat whiskers.
Yes, I can have cat whiskers.
and the little twisty thing in the eye.
And I'll draw a daisy on the other cheek. And then done.
All right, and the confusion drops from both of you.
What the
Why do I
hell is going on here?
What's going on? What are you looking at my face with?
I am a fantastic artist.
That don't say. We'll just keep going.
She just smudged it though. Look. She
I
smudged
don't know how
it.
that's relevant.
All right, Dan, cats and kittens, let's
Lucky I
get going.
like you.
Okay. So can anyone sort of detect if there's any traps or magic or anything ahead of us that we need to be aware of?
I did not get detect magic because I am stupid.
And I didn't take it because I thought everyone else takes it.
And I'm a barbarian. I'm not saying
Actually,
nothing.
wait, no, that's my prepared. Hold up. Do I have it as in my spell book?
All right. As you're all thinking about what to do, you hear
I do not.
this kind of rumbling from underground,
Uh-oh.
and the sounds of about 24 children singing in unison makes its way from below into your ears.
Oh, I am so done with Freaky Frick.
You just hear faintly on repeat.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
So listen, Blair Witch, it doesn't end well.
We've got our money. We could just burn the place down.
You make an excellent point.
Take off and nuke it from orbit just to be sure.
I mean, I can very much nuke it, whatever
Are there
that
any
would mean.
support beams around here that I can see, that Daisy can see? Like any structural weaknesses in this building?
Yeah, you feel like there's like some load-bearing pillars around, like wooden things.
We bring the place down on top of them.
The kids
How
are
do we
still
feel
in the
about that?
building, Daisy. I don't feel great about that, I'll be honest. They're innocents.
Well, when they start eating our flesh, I don't think that technically counts.
Well, Neil,
Right,
where's the
well.
support beam?
You can see about 4 kind of around this like first floor hall, supporting pretty much the second floor that's in tatters.
So how about the support beam is our escape plan?
That works.
Yeah. So first we try and rescue the children. Support beam is escape plan.
Just for note, how far away is each beam from each other?
I would say, looking at this mansion, it is about 70 feet wide, like a 70 feet square almost, and there would be about 40 feet from each other, 40 feet.
Okay, so I could.
Just for clarification, so you think I'm a dick, I thought we'd settled on the children were rats. That's why I suggested we bring it down on top of them. Never
No,
mind. Take it a
Did
step
not think
back.
you were a dick.
All right, and
Party.
everyone in the party dance.
Oh, party dance. All right.
Dance.
So
You have to dance until you see the boss.
Bring it.
all of a sudden, it's like the scene from Thriller when they're going along.
We have the moves. We can do this.
Wait, no, we had Daisy Groot. We're doing the final.
Yeah, we totally are.
It's the blue
Dance
stone.
off.
Your turn.
Yeah.
All right, bring it back.
All right, let's just go downstairs. Let's go. We're gonna find it.
Okay.
Let's take this cha-cha party downstairs.
Let's
While they've been investigating, I've put together my arcane cannon. I'm going to make a flamethrower, so I'm now being followed by this little brass fire hose on spider legs.
All right. In this almost,
Gemma talking to you. This fits so well. Your voice is perfect.
it's almost like in this quick Disney musical kind of production where everyone just helps you build this arcane cannon all at once. You finish the number and you're looking at the back right hand corner. There's definitely light and seems like a hole's been dug under the floorboards, about 10 feet wide at the back right hand corner.
We just had a montage and built your cannon.
Mhm.
We're just that good. Higher risk for your next rating party. Are we still
Oh, there's the
dancing?
boss.
Yeah.
There's the boss.
Apparently, we have to until we
You
get
haven't
to
seen the boss.
Boss.
Just say
reward dance
we
party
speed
for
things
all.
up in the interest of time. All
In the zone.
right. So what do you do?
Can't really floss in your seat.
It just looks like comfortable.
Okay, I suggest that we slowly head down the stairs.
You don't
I
see any
like that
stairs.
plan.
You just see, it seems to be a hole under the floorboards.
Oh,
Yikes.
do we use a rope?
What are you guys doing? The hole doesn't look too deep, but whoever's looking can make a perception check.
Okay, Khan's going to look down and stick a head through the hole.
Perception.
18 for Simon.
Well, I lost that dice.
13. But
13,
Jordan.
18. All right. As you look through the gaps in the floorboard, you see the hole underneath. It's quite wide. It's like someone dug a tunnel, about 10 feet across, and it goes down about 30 feet. And you can see there's numerous sconces and torches down there that seem to light the path further into the tunnel.
So is the dirt or is it rock that's been carved?
How wide is it?
So it's 10 feet across, like a 10-foot circular tunnel. It seems like a mix of both. There seems to be dirt and rock as it's there. It seems to be definitely like man-made or dug by someone. You do see, it's the signs that this is too circular to be just like a natural formation.
I totally didn't take stone shape. That's all right.
I reckon let's just go for it, guys. We've come this far. Let's just throw ourselves in head first.
Yep, love the energy.
The quicker
Let's do
we
it.
get done, the less neon disco lighting we have to pay.
Hey,
That is an excellent point. Also, money, we got it. Just get it and get out.
get back to those.
Again,
villages.
I'll go first so I can blow it up.
Okay. That way we can do a retreat if we need to.
Yeah, let's put the wizard up first. That's a great shout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a perfect shield for this sort of thing.
Because that never went wrong before.
There's such a little damaged sponge right there. Let's do it.
Well, you put the bar behind me, so that way if I start getting damaged, they go in front.
Okay, look, okay, fair enough. I'll go behind you.
All right.
I'm
let's
gonna
do it.
have my sword ready.
Charge.
You easily peel up the floorboards. There's a 30-foot drop. How are you guys getting down?
Well, never mind, I'm not gonna do that.
Who's got a rope?
No.
Yes, I have a rope. The rogue has a rope. Who knew?
Funnily enough. So I actually also have a rope as well.
I also have a rope.
I also have a rope.
We all have a rope, I think.
We've all got rope.
All right.
I don't have rope.
Rusty.
With enough rope, you don't have to worry. You can easily tie the rope and get down.
That's true.
So you descend into the tunnel, and you see that the tunnel descends in almost a spiral fashion, slightly towards the right. And every 30 feet or so, you see a sconce on the wall attached with a torch. So it seems quite brightly lit, and the sound of the children singing get louder as you enter the tunnel.
I can help myself.
I'll tell you what, those kids are getting really on my tits right now. I'm really getting pissed off with it.
Yeah, part of me is kind of hoping that they are indeed the rats, just because that means there will eventually be an end to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not loving it.
After you.
Well, let's push on.
Okay.
All right,
Save and or kill some children.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just rushing through?
What do you think, Jay?
We'd scan for it.
Just
Simon,
do it.
Simon
I
will be
think
rushing.
make enough noise outside.
Yeah. I'm like scraping my sword against the walls. I'm like making as much noise as possible.
I have the wand ready.
All right. As you all rush through, the tunnel descends further down, and you hear the kind of singing getting louder. You feel the vibrations around. The walls starting to shift. Little bits of dust kind of coming from the top of the tunnel. And as you all suddenly, as you keep running, you're suddenly in this large, about 60-foot circular cavern. There's a stone altar in the middle of the circular cavern. And you see around this stone altar, there's about 20 children holding hands, skipping around in a circle around this altar. Their eyes flashing purple.
This isn't some wild magic. You're seeing this, yes?
On the wall,
Yeah.
opposite where you just came in as well, you see another tunnel that seems to ascend upwards. While to the left and right of you, there's 2 more tunnels that go downwards. Standing on the altar, facing you, you see a tabaxi bard playing his flute as the children just dance around him. You see that this purple smoke billows out of the end of his flute and kind of surrounds the children. There's gems that have been embedded onto each kind of face of this altar, and they're also pulsing and glowing to the beat as all the children sing this song together.
Are we fine with collateral damage?
No side. Do not throw a fireball anywhere near those children.
Yeah, look, even I'd feel a bit bad about that.
But I'm going to cast silence with the center being in the altar.
All right.
Thank you, God. I hate that bloody noise.
What's the range of
really
silence?
not fun.
120 feet.
Okay, you're definitely in range. Okay, as that happens, you see the bard look at you, confused for a second, as the billowing purple smoke just stops, the music stops, the children stop singing, their eyes return from that purple glare back to normal, and you see them all kind of collapse with exhaustion as they look around. The bard's looking around, trying to play his flute. Nothing's happening.
How far is the bard away from us, sorry?
Yeah.
About 30 foot. So he's in the center of the room, and you've just cast silence. And as that happens, you see he jumps off the altar and starts running towards the back tunnel.
I would like... Sorry. I would like to cast slow on him.
Oh, all right. What's the save on that?
Taking out my pocket watch, just grabbing the hour hand, and just slowly moving it towards him. That is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That is most likely going to succeed. A natural 17.
Damn.
With a wisdom, yep, that's a dirty 20.
As he goes to move, Joran uses Misty Step to and appear in front of him.
All right. I'll say with this happening, just so that we make it a bit easier, everyone roll for initiative.
Okay.
Hey!
Probably don't want to stand too close to him.
Oh, lucky I get advantage on initiative. That was a natural 1, so roll again. 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20.
19.
All right. Just 1 second.
I rolled a 17, but with a D8 that I got from Rusty, that brings it up to a 24.
I got a 24. Daisy got a 19. Rusty, what did you get? Sorry.
13.
13. Zeit, what did you get?
Holy crap! So I got that 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Plus 5.
Yep.
Plus 4 because of my own electricity. So, 29?
29. Nice. All right. Khan?
Nat 20.
Nat 20
Time
for a...
wizards.
Just-
No.
Okay. Yep. And Jaren?
Dirty 20.
30-20 as well. Right. Order roll for them. All right. First up, Master Zeit, what are you doing? You see as the tabaxi jumps off the table, the altar, and it's about to run. You just cast your slow, but it missed.
First off, that is disgusting, having a 29 as a wizard. But I am going to use my momentary stasis on him. I'm just going to try to stop him again. This time it is a constitution saving throw.
Yep, con saving throw. Let me see. Where is? All right, con saving throw. That is a 8.
All
So
right.
he fails, I assume.
He is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of my next turn or until he takes damage. Which
All
means
right.
he cannot move, incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
That is my action. I don't think I have a bonus action thing. Oh, I do have bonus action. I will Misty Step up towards him.
All right, so you Misty Step up towards him. That's, yeah, I say with your movement and Misty Step, you can easily get to him. He's about 45 feet away from you as he jumped off the altar and was trying to run, so you get to him. Anything else you need to do?
That's action, bonus action, and movement, so that is me.
All right, you see Simon. It is your turn next.
Okay, and you say it's about 45 feet away, did you say?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't reach him with my movement, so I will completely ruin the spell that has just been cast by sight, and I will run 30 feet forward because the only thing that I've got to do at this stage will be to do an attack. So I will fire the first. I'm basically going to be using sharpshooter as my bonus action, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So this will be less 5 to the roll. So it's a 21, not natural to hit. Well, obviously it's not natural. There's only 20 numbers on the D20.
I don't think it's a bonus action. I think you can just do it on your attack, right?
No, sharpshooter as a feat means that you have to declare it as a bonus action that you are going to be using that feat. So that's a 21 to hit. 21
definitely hits the bard.
So that is 26 points of piercing damage.
26, all right.
And I will also use, because this is going to have made him back alive, I'm going to use, able to move or what have you. Now I know that the arrow hits, I'm also going to have used my other arcane shot to do an additional 2d6 psychic damage. But also I will require him to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right, wisdom saving throw. That is a 17 from him.
That is a pass, but he takes 5 psychic damage as well.
All right, 5.
And then just for the second attack, I'll just fire another arrow as well.
All right.
But that is going to be a 10, so I'm down.
That misses.
Don't forget that you get your +4, like the D4 to add to it. Because you've got...
Oh, yeah, would a 14 hit one?
No, it wouldn't hit.
Okay, but thank you for that. That's my turn.
All right, that ends your turn. Let's see. It is now, as you chase after him, you see the bard stumble. He curses himself and keeps trying to scramble towards that tunnel on the opposite end. And as you shoot him, and you're standing now on the altar, I guess, since you went 30 foot forward. Actually, for Khan, for you, your silence is a sphere, right?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere.
Okay, so you would be in the silence sphere, Simon.
Oh, Simon. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Does that mean you can't hear things outside of it as well? Or does he can't make sounds?
Anything within the sphere is silent, which means that people can't do the verbal components of spells.
Okay, yeah. Okay, with this, you hear from the left, one of the tunnels. And you see charging through the tunnel to the left. Through the tunnel, there is what could be described as a rat man, but more like a rat Hulk in a way, as this behemoth of a creature, just with you see a bunch of hands almost sewn onto him, his back, just scrambling, running out. You see 3 tails in all the wrong places. You see just this festering pus and boils everywhere. As he runs out, he is going to charge towards you. Let's see, where would everyone be? He's going to charge at the back line. So I'm going to say, Rusty, he goes for you. And
Rusty.
George, where the fucking hell have you been?
Also, Wanyo, that man, what the hell, man?
You see, he stretches out, like he flings his arm towards you, Rusty, and he's about 20 foot away at this point, and his arm just seems to elongate and reach towards you. You see the fingers clenched together, almost like this spear tip. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
As you see it pierce towards your armor, but you manage to shove it off. He strikes again. That's a natural 20 this time.
Oh!
And you take... Let's see.
It's my cat meowing and disappointment too.
All right. That is 1836. That's 39 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled. As you see this time, as one arm just harpoons forward and it just bounces off the armor, he swings his other arm that's on his shoulder and it just goes through, and this time cracks through your armor, and you see it's pierced through Rusty's body, and the hand just hooks backwards to grapple him. Now for you, okay, so that's turn. Quickly going on to the next person. Joran, what are you doing?
Alrighty.
In a sec, don't forget, Rusty, that you had 5 temporary hit points from the motivational speech, so...
Yes.
Sorry, did someone catch up with this bard? Is someone
yeah, we have 2 people up at the bar.
Proximity? Fantastic. I'm gonna move then. Is he still within move?
He's about 45 feet away.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna misty step to close to 30 to be pretty much using the other guys as a flanking. Out comes, for the first time, you see Joran pull out this rapier with a flourish, and it goes straight at the bard.
All right. Yep. Roll to attack.
That is 23.
23. All right. That hits. Roll for damage.
Fantastic. Because I have common enemies flanking him, I get sneak attack.
All right. Yep. You do see around the bard as well, there seems to be this silver circlet with a purple gem on it.
It is a total of 18 points of damage.
18 points. All right. The bard is looking quite rough.
Represent.
All right, that ends your turn, Joran?
I believe so.
All right. The big rat hole creature is going to use his legendary action now. And he's going to pull you in, Rusty, as you are grappled. As he pulls you, make a contested strength or athletics check for me.
It's an 18 on the dice.
You rolled a...
it's a 23 in total.
23. Okay, so you beat him with his 19. He tries to pull you in, but for this, you hold your ground and you feel that kind of piercing arm just tug at your insides. And as that happens, it starts to glow from pink to orange.
Oh, no.
This time,
I'm bringing this whole place down.
All right, that is a 77. Let me quickly check this. All right.
Don't like when you do that.
Saving throw wisdom. You see, as this rat hulk, as it pierces through you, you see the wild magic just burst forth. It starts to glow. Its whole hand starts to glow. It travels up its body. Its body starts to glow. This weird pink, orange, green, purple, pink, orange, green, purple. Its whole form shifts into a sheep. Around a 77.
Amazing.
All right.
Someone in chat
Amazing.
was asking for a sheep all evening.
You got you, sheep.
And at the end, he gets a sheep.
All right. So there's a sheep now. Okay, going back to where was our thing? Okay. Khan, it is your turn. You see this boss monster turn into a sheep.
That was epic.
Do we still kill it?
Do not.
I say,
Leave it.
if you're
Simon,
it
you're
go.
silenced.
Leave it go. It's just a sheep now. We can set it free in a pasture or something.
Okay, well, we
seconds.
can still get rid of the tabaxi, though.
Yeah.
And she will cast Toll of the Dead.
All right.
He's
Of the
looking
dead.
quite rough. I won't actually use anything too big.
Yep. That is the what's the saving throw for that?
So it is a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay, he rolled a 12 plus 3, that's a 15. The
Okay.
bard fails.
So
Nice.
he takes 17 necrotic damage.
All right, 17 necrotic damage. He is down. You see the bard look around, and just blood just spurts out of his ears as he goes unconscious.
But the interesting thing is, Khan's Toll of the Dead, it just sounds those chimes that you hear on relaxation tapes. Tinkling through.
All right, so now with the bard unconscious, bleeding out, and the rat hulk is a sheep, what did the rest of you doing?
I am going to. How many children are currently in this little bit where we're in?
Around 20.
Okay, I'm just gonna start herding children and the sheep.
I'm actually going to. I'm actually. Sorry, go.
I was gonna say, just leave the sheep to me. I'll take it out back.
Yeah, you do that. I'm just go. Okay, you take the sheep. I'm going to start herding the small creatures.
I was
Let's
going
go.
to say, let's kill the sheep, because if any of this crazy magic stuff there's anything to go by, I should be doing this in an Irish accent. If we kill the sheep and this wild magic is coming, it'll turn back in 6 seconds and we got a whole lot of trouble on us.
John.
Let's be killing the sheep right now.
Leave the
That
sheep
sounds more
to
Jamaican.
me. Leave the sheep to me. I'm gonna take it out back. I'm
Someone in
just
the
gonna
chat-
talk to it. I'm just gonna talk to it.
What?
Someone in
As I start herding it out.
Someone in the
Where's this going, Zyke? Because at the moment I thought you were going to kill it. Now I'm a little bit wary.
Okay, look, I'm hurting children. I'm not part of this conversation. Come here, kids. Before
I'm
he makes us with the sheep.
Children don't
Can I
look.
take?
Children don't look.
Yeah,
Can I take the sheep?
Do something with the
Kill
sheep,
the
and I don't
kill
want
the
to see it.
Just kill the sheep. Whoever's turn, kill the sheep.
Can I take the sheep outside, out in the back of the mansion?
All right, all of you, you see that Master Zeit takes the sheep and starts leading it back towards the tunnel that you came from. What are the rest
That's
of you
super
doing?
sus, right? We're all agreeing that's super sus.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a
Yeah.
bit weird, but he's a wizard. That's what they're like, I guess.
Look,
Bit
I have
weird.
my money and we have the children. I don't really care what he does with the sheep now.
No.
Yeah, let's get out of here with the kids.
Cultural thing. He might be a little bit cold.
Look, I'm not one to judge a man's discomfort. If that's not my business, we're just moving out.
So, I successfully get it out back, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Very careful with your language.
you get it towards the back of the tunnel, well, where you came from, and then there's a 30-foot hole going up to get to the actual mansion.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll tie it to the rope.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it right there.
Yep.
I'll
Yeah.
start walking back.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as I'm about... how long is this tunnel? Like 40 feet?
Yeah, the tunnel, it spirals around, so you can get to about 40 feet away from it before it kind of disappears around the bend.
Perfect! Because I've been wanting to do this all day.
Barbecue
9th
time.
level fireball.
All right. It's a sheep just standing there tied. Roll for damage.
How many d6 is this? It's 8 at 3rd.
All right. As you calculate that, what's everyone else doing?
And
We're helping the children outside.
Yeah. Once everyone's out of the place,
9, 10, 11,
do I have permission to bring this whole place down?
Yes, and I'll use the flamethrower to just wander around with you, setting
Yeah,
fire to
Rusty,
it
you
so
and
can
me.
smash
I didn't get to
resets
fight this
onto it.
round. I need to take out my frustration on something, and these pillars look
6,
perfect.
7, 8, 9. I don't have enough dice. How do you do damage? Roll 20.
You can use D&D
This shit
Beyond
is gonna
to
be
just do the
toasty.
spell,
You've got dice on D&D Beyond enabled.
Yeah.
You just click on the little damage box.
and then she'll just roll it for you.
Little damage box?
Hmm.
On the left-hand side,
Oh.
there's a number of hidden.
Oh, that's a lot of d6s.
Yeah, you can just click on it. and just-
44 points of fire damage.
All right.
That
So
shape is crispy.
Yeah, it's barbecue time.
as you all move around and start heading the children down the tunnel, you see Master Sight up ahead of you. He's pointing his wand and he casts this 9th level fireball towards the sheep. You see it explodes the tunnel. And from there, I'm gonna see. All right. You all hear as from the impact of the blast, the mansion above starts creaking. You see some of the nearby support pillars got caught in that blast.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And the whole mansion is falling down. You guys, what are you doing?
Everyone out. Come on.
Kids, let's go. On the shoulders. I'm
How are
just
you moving
grabbing
24
children.
kids
Go.
up?
Don't ever eat any of his curries. We know what he puts in them now. Keep going.
I'm taking like 2 children under each arm and just booking it, like one on the back. Like we're
All
just
right.
going.
Okay, so how are you guys getting out of the mansion? You got a 30-foot hole to climb with 20 children.
Oh, I forgot we climbed down.
And you got...
We left the rope there, though, right?
Yeah, the rope-
Take the rope to get down.
Okay, I'm just going to
I
be.
will cast Enlarge on Daisy, and we can boost the kids up halfway.
Let's go. I'm just going to start throwing children up in the air like balls.
I'm gonna just cast haste on myself. Jump up. Start
Hey, quick, come here. I'll boost you. Let's go.
quick.
Boom.
I'm just gonna quicksilver
All right,
everyone.
let's just
Bam!
for the sake of time, let's all do this as a quick skill check. Do whatever skill check you think would
Acrobatics?
help this. There is 6 of you, so as long as 3 or more beat a 15 in whatever check you want, you get the children out there. If not, you guys
Cool.
are buried.
Okay, so
Acrobatics is my best. Here we go.
I'll
I'm
use
doing
athletics to
Nat
do
20. A nat
All right,
20 plus
so
10.
you're
Same,
using acrobatics.
Nat 20. Nat 20 plus
15.
7, 27.
All right,
30.
what about the 3 of you?
My acrobatics is plus 10, so that's 30.
Nice.
11.
Okay,
So I
yep, you
got,
drop a few
21.
children.
21.
But yep, 21. And you, Simon?
23.
23. Okay. Thankfully, Khan, as you stumble and drop a few children, you see Joran just buzzing around, picking up children, running up the walls like Naruto, and just getting out of there. You all make it out as the mansion collapses behind you, saving all the children. And as that happens as well, you just hear the screams of a lot more rat men all dying as you
thank
brought
God
the
you
whole
said that.
mansion on top of them.
Honey, not our problem.
You know what? We got paid. I think it was worth it.
Yep. Job well done.
Kids,
See,
I
I
would
told
suggest
you.
therapy.
I
Most
told
of
you
you.
I'd take care of the sheep.
Look, you could have just said you were going to crispify it. We all thought you were going to go and I don't know what you do with sheep.
Keep yourself warm.
I
Partner
mean,
up with it. I don't know.
I was definitely warm. I was very close to
It
that
was pretty
fireball.
warm too, by the sounds of it.
All right. So with that, we're gonna conclude the session. Congratulations, everyone! You all survived.
Love to be alive. That was so good.
So you make it back to town, get a bit more gold, save all the children, your heroes. For the ending, would anyone like to give any information about yourselves? to the audience watching, or anything else that you want to announce quickly?
I will say for Daisy, this was kind of her real solo project, going out on her own. She was raised by two humans who didn't understand what raising a half-orc would be like. So she finally got to kind of live life as her true self, and I think she's found some friends, which she hasn't had for most of her life. So it was pretty cool to do some damage, get turned into a plant, and make some friends. So her mums will have a lot of good things to be written home about.
All right. Nice. Joran, anything that you want to say?
This was a very fun game. Joran was a good, fun construct. I hope I did honor Todd, who's our fallen member of Realmsmith, some friends of mine in Canada. My name's Heath. I'm the Antipodean D20. You can find me on most socials on the Antipodean D20. Just I like to support local Aussie gameplay, game design, and just having fun. And I'll also support interstate and international because, it's fun to play. Cheers.
All right. Khan, moving on to you. Anything you want to say?
I don't have any socials, but I do play in a game that is run by John and Sarah, who are Meeples and Dragons. I play a MA 15 plus Warlock.
Yes.
Put down, which is why I couldn't play her in any of this week's games. But they do make it family friendly when writing in their newsletter. So everyone join up to their newsletter and read about the antics.
All right, nice. All right, Master Zeit.
Just gonna plug my Twitter. I am found on at Brant Casimir. I am also found on Twitch as Divine VR. I do a lot of streaming and stuff, and every other Sunday I do a bit of D&D myself, which is where you'll see Zeit and all my other characters that I've been so lovingly playing with. But this was a lot of fun, and I'm so happy to join you guys on this wonderful deck, I should call it.
All right. Cool. Thanks a lot. Okay. Rusty, any parting words?
Yep. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you for all of the donations and the World Magic. Thanks to Wonyo for DMing this and putting up with all the World Magic, because it probably derailed everything planned. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and if you want to check us out on /Banner Badges on Twitch and YouTube, that's where we do our regular streaming and store our videos. Thank you very much for having me. It was an honor.
No problem. Thanks a lot. And finally, Simon.
Yeah, just echoing what a lot of people have said. Thank you, Wonyo, for running a really interesting and really fun game to play, in spite of loads of chaos coming from the chat and the charity donations. Really enjoyed playing Simon, and just I had no idea. It was like half an hour to go, and I was like, well, this is going to be derailed. I've got no idea how Wonyo is going to end this, and it was just perfect. So thank you for that. I'm a streamer on Twitch, but you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, online as What's Up Wilbo. Come check me out, talk about D&D stuff, general nerdy TTRPG stuff. That's me.
All right, excellent. And just for me, I'm the Wonyo. You can also find me at Underdark Dice. I make dice as well. And I guess thank you all for being wonderful players in this crazy one shot. Unfortunately, couldn't get much to the plot because there's just so much fun magic.
And that dragon.
The dragon was our plot.
It was so much fun anyway. We can announce the giveaway winner, which is NBCDM. Congratulations to you. You are the giveaway winner,
buddy.
I'm sure there will be the appropriate people to get in touch with you. All right.
Yeah.
And thanks you so everyone for watching. Remember, a big thanks to Ardent Roleplay as well, and Meeples and Dragons for hosting this whole thing. Jaspers Game Day as well, and also Beyond Blue and the fight to help mental health awareness and all of that as well, which is very important. If you can, I mean, this is just one stream, but if you can donate to Beyond Blue anyway, or just help out
in all those areas as well, wherever you can, worldwide or locally, because that is quite an important message that we want to get out. All right. Other than that, I think we are done here. Once again, thank you all for coming. Yep.
And thank you very much for running the game for us. I
Thank
think
you so much.
Fantastic job, mate.
No problem. Thanks
This
for
is
that, guys.
awesome.
And thank you for everyone who donated.
Yep.
It actually looks like we're at $4,700. $730. So,
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone who donated as well.
definitely made a lot of money with all that.
So happy you could see us suffer.
You're the one who suffered. I quite enjoyed it.
Our group can be hired for future fundraisers, especially lifting the language content, as we found out in the pre-game.
Oh, we've got some words, some choice words.
All right. Well,
don't worry, we'll
thanks,
say it
guys.
all after stream.
See ya. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.